Yo, yo, yo.
Yo.
What's happening?
What is up?
Can you
How's
hear
it
me?
going? I can
Oh
hear you.
man, besides trying to drive and do that, which I would never recommend trying to do a live stream while you're driving because that shit does not work. And also trying to somewhat sober up. it's a little bit of everything. What's up, fellas?
What up?
What's going on?
Thor,
Yeah.
you look a little bit different today.
I do, man. I just got in the house, man. I'm trying to actually sober up a bit.
He was drinking and driving and trying to do a show at the same time. I was
Oh,
working
geez.
out.
Yeah, shh. You're not supposed to say that. I was not driving. That was,
Oh, okay.
I
Okay.
was Ubering.
Ubering.
from San
There we
Diego.
go.
Okay.
I'm Ubering.
Okay.
I was actually drinking and driving, but you know, it is what it is. Yeah.
What's
Yeah,
up,
so your
fellas?
face is covered.
What up, Zach number one?
Yo, hey, you stop that.
Hey, come on. This is your show. You're Zach number one.
Not that again.
Oh, man.
It's ongoing.
Good evening, gentlemen.
All
Blitz,
in love.
you are
Viper
now.
City, what's up?
Ooh, Viper City in the house.
Viper City, what up, man?
What's
up,
up? Thanks
PJ?
for joining us.
So, Blitz, we're calling you Nighthawk now? Is that
Right. I saw that.
It's an insider.
Oh, gotcha. And I'm on the
You
outside.
can call me Nighthawk.
Vico Sands.
Vigo
They said that that's
Sands!
gonna be me on the show tonight. So I said, you know what, just for you guys, I said that I'm gonna call myself Nighthawk.
Nighthawk.
tonight.
Oh, shit. Connexus. What's up,
Yo,
man?
yo.
Everybody
Connexus,
doing
what's
this
going on, man?
collectible
Cool,
fun.
man.
What's up? What's up,
Hey,
fellas? What's up?
Sully, this
Awesome.
is for you.
Hey, thank you. Thank you. Here, this is for you.
Oh, appreciate it, man.
Um,
Oh.
Jay, well, he's sitting on a beach right now.
Nice. Hey, look,
Nice.
he can't. I'm not mad at him. That's good.
You
That's
can't
good
be
stuff.
mad at that guy. Yeah.
No, that's good. That's.
I guess he was
exactly
supposed to be
right.
home like 2 hours ago, but you know how it goes at the beach.
Right.
Yeah.
Go.
When I sent out the story, when I put it up for the countdown, he hit me up. He was like, "Yeah, man, my wife made plans." And he was like sad about it. I was like, "Bro, it's no problem, man. I know how it is.
Yeah.
Enjoy."
As they say, happy wife, happy life.
That's
Oh.
right.
Yeah.
And as we say, happy Jay, happy day.
Right. Oh, back at you, Viper City. Appreciate that, man. You know,
Heck yeah,
we can't
CJ.
complain.
Oh,
man.
definitely.
Can't
I sat in
complain
the
at
sun
all.
all day. I got a fucking suntan, bro.
Yeah, you said you went to the pool. Or you did the
Yeah.
pool? Yeah.
Yeah, you could see. I don't know if you could see the suntan, but you could.
Hold
pretty
on.
much-
Oh yeah.
Yep.
Oh, the bracelet hand. There we go.
Nice. Nice.
And then like my ring finger.
Oh my God, you got fried.
Oh man, that's
Oh.
hilarious. Oh man. Oh. So what you fellas been up to?
A lot.
And
No,
that's
it's like-
that's for everybody.
Yeah, it's like same old, but always different, right?
Right.
Yeah. What about you guys? How you doing?
Eh.
Eh.
I'm just, it's been a long day. Like I said, I've been outside in the sun for the most part of the day. But it's been pretty good, man. I can't complain. I finally got it back into a groove because I was running low on archive photos, man. I snapped like maybe 15 different shots. in the
Wow.
last, like
Nice.
Nice, dude.
like
That's
day and a
cool.
half.
Wow.
Very nice.
I definitely
Plus-
have to do that.
Plus winging it. So real quick for everybody in the chat, I mean, I was gonna announce it at the end, but I might as well announce it now so people can hear now, just in case people don't hear it when I mention it again at the end. So next weekend is ChrisCon in Massachusetts.
Oh.
So I will be driving from New York to Massachusetts to go to ChrisCon.
Nice.
So
Oh yeah.
we're coming up on the year anniversary of our brother Tuscan Traders who
Yes.
passed away. His wife is actually doing a table in memoriam of him
Oh, cool.
Yeah.
at the
Oh,
con.
nice.
Yeah.
So
Nice.
I'll definitely be out there to support her. If you guys, anybody in the chat is going to ChrisCon and might have known Tuscan, she will be there. Go say hi to her. And
Please
just
do.
praise her for what she's trying to do, man. She's
Please
trying
do.
to keep his legacy going,
Yeah.
and that's a big way. She got a table with
That's
her
awesome.
brother-in-law, and they're gonna set up something for him.
That is
Boy,
so
Ed said he's
badass,
going.
dude.
Are they going to
Nice.
be selling prints and stuff?
We were talking about what she was gonna set up. She's like last minute, so she really doesn't know what she wants to put out. I just told her to put out what she feels is right. Like she doesn't know what to do. I said, just don't try to do too much. You're going you're doing enough just by going and doing something for him. And she's pretty much winging it, but she's taking her brother-in-law as well. So
nice. AB,
how's it going?
AB, welcome.
That is
up, man?
awesome, man.
Yeah,
Oh, that's so cool,
dude, I want to fly out, man. That's crazy.
yeah, it was like a last minute thing, and then I was like, you know what? Let me just see. And it was like it's gonna be like a 4-hour drive for me. I was like, you know what? I'll head out at 5 a.m. Sunday morning. I get there by 9. The doors open at 10.
Yep.
Oh, sick.
I'll be able to, help her out with some stuff if she needs help, see the table, and then just guide her. She's like I said, she's pretty much winging it.
Yeah.
But she's got my full support, so
That's
I'm happy she's doing that.
Man, that's so cool. Yeah, I mean, I think we said this, and we'll keep reiterating it. We mentioned it on Wednesday. Like we were just talking, like, yeah, there wouldn't even actually be we wouldn't be doing this like regularly. We wouldn't be Instagramming regularly, daily, doing all that stuff. Ryan was the glue. He was the glue, man. He found us individually.
X, man.
Found us individually, and then brought us together into this one chat group. And that's kind of how, because all of us individually at that time, we kind of were starting out. And, back then, several years ago, it wasn't really like you got feedback, but you just didn't know what you were doing. Like there wasn't really like some of the hashtag pages and stuff like that were just starting, and it wasn't like, you just didn't have that community per se. And so there were, Blitz can attest to this. Several of us were like kind of on the way out the door, like, this is not,
really.
Ryan was like, dude, get with it. Like I remember, I was using my phone, and he was like, dude, what the fuck, man? I know you have a camera, because that's how I met you, talking about that, not the toy shit. Because when I got on Instagram, he was one of the guys that I just hit up like first, and we got to talking about like doing wedding photography back in the day. And so he knew I had a real camera, and I was like, well, I have it, but man, I haven't used that freaking camera in like 5-6 years. And it's got like, it's older because it's an older Canon. And I was like, how do I even do the Wi-Fi to load the shots? And he goes, well, you have to have one of these little like lightning like connector things, and you just plug that into your camera, and then it downloads from your SD card, and you're good to go. So what do I do? Where do I get that? He goes, give me your address. I'm sending it to you right now. I was like, what? No, I'll buy. He goes, I'm sending it to you now, dude. So give me the fucking address. He was to me, and I got it. And he was like, I'm okay. When are you gonna start? And I was like, start. And then that was my conversion to actually start taking shots with my camera. Wow. And it like he was just like, and then at that point he was like, you know what? I'm gonna reach out to some guys. I'm gonna put us in a group. What you think? And I was like, shit, yeah, man. We're kind of out here on our own. He goes, okay, we're gonna start it. I was like, okay, dude, I'm in. And yeah, he kind of started it off and kicked it off, man. And so he is very instrumental to so many of us guys, like actually even really doing this at the level we're doing it. Because
he played a big role in my life, man, in two things, and it's hilarious, man. One being, I had started toy photography and I stopped, and he was notorious for always being like, "Stop being a pussy," but he meant it. He meant it with the biggest heart. He did. He meant it with like the biggest heart. He hated. He had so much going on in his life, and at the time, none of us knew what was going on.
Right.
That. He hated when we would tell ourselves, like, you know what, I'm going to stop, or something was wrong and we just didn't want to talk to anybody. And he'd be like, stop fucking being a pussy. He was always, and it would just make us laugh. He played a big role in making me go buy toys again and continue doing what I was doing after I had stopped. And he played a big role in in me getting back with my wife, because me and my wife were separated. He played a huge
Oh,
role.
wow.
He would joke about it all the time, and he'd be like, "Go tell you." True story. One time, and the guys know this, and I have it right behind this iPad. He said, "Bro, tell your wife you'll take her back if she buys you a PlayStation 5." This was after a massive amount of jokes that he would tell me to tell my wife, right? And I shit you not, my PlayStation 5 is right behind this.
Oh, my, it worked?
Yes.
Wow.
You see the light?
There it is.
Proof.
Hold on, there you go. There goes my PlayStation 5 right there.
Amazing.
Oh man, that's hilarious.
You know, it's crazy how much of an impact he has made and continues to make. You know,
Mhm.
like he was before my time, and I feel like I know him in a way. You know,
Yeah.
just because his
Yeah.
legacy is carried on through so many people.
Yes, man.
And
Yes.
I think it's so
Definitely.
awesome that his wife is going to be going to ChrisCon and continuing it even further. You know, he'll never die. You know what I mean?
No,
he'll live on.
Never.
He's-
We won't let him.
Yeah.
Exactly, because he's just so. And Ryan had that way, man. Tuscan had that way of like, he had a scathing sense of humor, and I'm talking about like it like it would be, we would be talking about like, you know, something somewhat, you know, halfway serious or something very, you know, maybe moving or whatever, and he would cut the fog, cut the fat off like with like this just left field, just bizarre like punchline, and you're like, what the fuck? it held no bars. You just feel like, what? Okay, and what was crazy about it, in any other situation, it might be inappropriate potentially, but his timing was impeccable. He could have been a stand-up comedian because his timing, the timing was like right on. It was nuts how he had the timing down. Because
There was
crazy.
there was a time where you know, he had to take time away and he wouldn't be in our chat for a while.
Mhm.
And you know, he was going through whatever he was going through, taking care of the, you know, what he had to take care of. And there'll be moments where the chat would be like, no, nobody would say anything for hours, and he would just come in with a random fucking joke, and it'd be hilarious, and then he'll dip for like another 2 days.
Yes, yeah, you just come in,
Yeah.
say it, drop the mic, and leave.
And it'd be hilarious, and everybody's like, "Ryan, what's up, man? How you doing?" And it'd be like, crickets.
I always took that as his way of checking in. Like he always,
Yes.
you know, couldn't really be there a lot of the times because, you know, he was dealing with a lot. But,
Mhm.
you know, he dropped those little zingers just to let us know that he was still there.
Yes,
and
dude.
that,
Yes.
he's like, I care about you guys. I'm here. But
Yes.
That's cool.
bam.
And he was one of the guys who, if you know, just going back, you know, in the timeline, he was one of the guys that I first remember at that time would like really infuse like some really good humor into his shots. Like, you know, everybody else was trying to get that perfect shot or get that, I'm going to get this shot with these figures and make them look like this. But he would come and just drop this totally comedic shot. And you'd be like, what? Okay, that works. It'd
He was
be
the man.
hilarious.
Are you
Yeah,
guys
fucking man.
are you guys doing like a collaboration in celebration of him or anything like that?
Yes,
Coming
we
up?
are.
Yes.
Nice.
Yes.
Good to hear. All
I
right.
did. I actually was inspired this morning, and I took the shot this morning. I showed the fellas what I did, and I sent it to his wife. You know, I was telling her that I took a shot, and she wanted to see it, and it made her cry. And I'm sorry it made her cry, but it also made her laugh hysterically because she automatically knew, like, what I did in the photo was what Ryan would do to make a shot funny.
Yep.
Right.
So she's a big Harry Potter fan, and Ryan was a hardcore, heavy Deadpool fan.
Yes.
So I pretty much took a photo with Hermione, Ron Weasley, and Harry Potter, and they have their wands up. You know, when somebody passes away, they do the light on the wand. and I have Deadpool in the background, and he smacked Severus Snape in the face, and he took his wand, and he has the wand up. And you see Severus like holding his face on the floor in the background. So
Oh man,
it's a funny shot, but it was my way of paying homage to the comedy gold that he used to put in his photos.
yeah.
Nice.
He consistently kill it, man. It was awesome. Like it was just he was that guy that, you know, regardless of what he had going on, he wouldn't let you get in the dumps.
Yeah.
He wouldn't let you get in the dumps, man. He'd pick you up. Like, and he'd be like, oh man.
That's an amazing talent.
Yeah. And he had it down to a science, man. It was just so
And he-
natural for him.
He fucking let me tell you, it was crazy because the days that he wouldn't pop up in the chat, for some reason, if you were having a bad day, it was like he fucking knew, and he would
Right.
message you privately.
Yeah. Yeah. He
Like
would.
he wouldn't pop up in the chat. He'll be like, "Yo, Benny, is everything okay?"
Yeah.
I'm like, "How the fuck do you know?"
Right.
He would be like, "Because I'm not a pussy."
Yeah. That's exactly.
He was amazing, man. He was amazing.
Yeah.
He was.
Man.
He was.
Oh man.
We wouldn't, like I said, like to piggyback off of Thor, we wouldn't be doing this
Nope.
if it wasn't for him having faith and pushing people to do something that I guess at the point we knew we could do, but I guess we didn't want to take the leap to do.
Yeah.
Right.
Wow. He made it make sense, and he made it, and it's a motto that we've stuck to, is that he was always about having fun. Like you know, just have fun with your shots. Do what you do. What you're making sure you're having. You know, you bought those things, and that's why he would say, you know, you pussy, you bought the shit to shoot it. Have fun shooting it. It's like, well, otherwise, why'd you buy it?
Take it out the box. Let it fucking breathe.
Oh,
What
yeah.
are you
Let it
doing?
breathe.
Yeah.
Let it breathe.
Yeah, he got on you about that stuff, Green. Like, get your like
Yeah.
those boxes away, purge those boxes.
Right. What are you doing? Get rid of that shit.
They're meant to be free.
And I'm
What
proud
are
to
you
say I
doing?
finally have.
Yes. Yeah, he's a good dude, man. So it's
awesome.
one of those things, man. And it just it's so bizarre because it does not seem like it's been that long, to be honest. It really it just seems like, you know, just yesterday. He was doing some antics in the chat, man. So it's crazy, man. It's really crazy, man. So
Man, I still remember that shit, man. We did a fucking, what was it? A Power Morphicon month, because it's next month.
Yeah.
And we did a collaboration, and we did not a reel. We did like a slideshow. Remember, we did it live.
Yeah.
And it was that Sunday. I'll never forget it, man. It was just like yesterday. It was that Sunday. He was in the chat, and the last thing he wrote in the chat that night was a Pornhub joke. No, a RedTube joke. He made a Pornhub joke. Because I think it was either me or Green said something about the show on YouTube.
Yeah.
And he goes, "Well, I know about it on Pornhub or
Yeah.
just joke."
Red too.
And then, you know, Monday we didn't hear from him, and then that Tuesday morning, man, that fucking Tuesday morning,
Yeah, man.
it was like 5:30 a.m.
Yeah.
And we get this long message in the chat, man,
Yep.
just telling us that he passed away.
Yep. Yeah. And damn near, I about quit again. To be honest,
That shit was hard, man.
I'm done.
It was like
shook all of
it
us
was
up.
like it was like losing family, like close
was.
family. Yo, we were in fucking tears, man.
Yeah.
Like I went to work that day and I could not work.
Right.
I left, and I know Green
Oh,
left,
I
didn't
left.
even go to work.
Yep.
Yeah.
Like
I didn't
it,
work.
it,
Yeah. I left on my break. I was on my break, scrolling through Instagram, and I read the chat, and I sat in my car for like 10 minutes. I walked back inside. I was like, guys, I can't do this. I gotta go.
Yeah. No.
that shit was devastating.
Yeah.
man.
It was like, because he's like family, man. It's like, you know, that's the one thing that I think that's the one thing he imparted upon us, is that he made that connection for us. And like now, for example, these three fellows they're like I haven't met them in person, but I might as well have known them like 20 years.
Yeah.
That's kind of what he imprinted upon us.
Yeah.
It's awesome, man. It's really awesome. awesome dude, man. So yeah, the anniversary's coming up. I'm excited for Blitz. Getting ready to hang out with Sharon. It's gonna be dope, dude. That's gonna be cool. That's
Yeah,
awesome.
man.
I'm excited.
Let me say-
really hyped. Go ahead.
And let me say, he would have been a hilarious guest for y'all to have on your show.
Oh,
That would have been
dude.
the best fucking episode.
Dude.
Yeah.
Those 12 minutes. Oh my God, you guys would have been. You guys probably wouldn't even been able to like
Don't
ask
be
him a question
stitches
for how
the
much you guys would
entire
have been
time.
laughing.
Yeah. Dude. He
was
like
hilarious.
I think okay, because honestly, Green and Blitz are right, because at one point when we first started doing the Pick Bar and we were doing the Lazy Boy stuff, we were attempting to try and have it kind of somewhat scripted, kind of somewhat to a plan. Man, fucking Ryan came on and he blew that out the water. Dude. It was pure freestyle and just crazy fun. And then from that point, we are like, what are we doing? Let's just do it like he does. Let's just, yeah.
You know,
'cause
when
he
you're
came
first
on,
starting,
it was nuts.
when you're first starting, you're trying to have like a little itinerary when you're starting a show. And you're like, let's try to stick to it. So we had like little game plans. We're like, all right, we could talk about this, then jump into this, and then go into this until Ryan got on. And then it was like, we started this and we never went to the next subject.
Damn.
It was just like,
That's the vibe. We dropped him.
oh, we lost. We lost.
He'll pop
Zach.
back in.
Zach too.
Zach's like, I'm out of here.
Oh no!
Bye.
Yeah, it was.
I am
it
the
was
alpha.
exactly that.
Well,
He-
first
he-
Zach, you went off screen, and the other Zach's like, I'm punching out. I can't do it.
No,
You see what I
Blitz
did
is
was
right.
I secretly hit the eject button so I could be the
For the
highlighter.
other Zachs.
There can be only one.
There could be only one.
Oh shit!
I told that to my son today. Oh my God, my son, my middle son looks exactly like me. Like
Uh-huh.
if there was a twin, my middle son is my twin. You guys
Wow.
seen him before in
Yeah.
photos. Like he looks just like me. So I like to play fight with him. So I went up to him this morning and I was like, let me tell you something. You can't look like me and exist. There could only be one. I was like, fight me. Fight me to the death. He was like, no, why would I fight you? I said, because there could only be one.
Oh, shit.
I was like, it's time. Learn the ways.
Exactly. So what do you like? What's your guys' lineup, man? You guys like. First of all, I gotta say, I've said it before. I'm gonna say it again. Here's sequential again.
Sorry, there he is.
I absolutely love your guys' format of your show. It's brilliant.
Thank you.
It's freaking brilliant.
Aw.
No, I'm serious. It's brilliant because it's like either you're doing completely off the wall freestyle like us, or you've got a unique kind of approach to it, and that's exactly what you guys have. You have a unique approach to it. The whole like timed, and we're timing it, and we're hitting hot spots, we're hitting these things like nobody else is doing that, and so it's like. What was it like conceiving that? What made you guys come to that? Like, we're gonna structure a show like this. This is what we're doing.
Wait. I got a top question for that too. What
Okay.
made you guys make it exactly 12 minutes?
Yeah,
There you go.
Yes.
Double it up.
There was a discussion about the time. We're like, should be 20 minutes or it should be 15 minutes, and we just kept on going back and forth. We're like, well, we want somebody to be able to at work go to the restroom without somebody wondering where the fuck they are. That way you can go sit on the toilet, watch our show, and come back, and nobody's going to be looking for you.
Yes.
I love it.
That sweet spot.
Because if you hit 16 minutes, it's over the break.
Exactly.
I know.
Someone's knocking on the door. Yep.
Are you okay in there?
Oh, man.
Did you flush yourself down the toilet?
So then once you hammered that out, how did you figure out, okay, we've got this, how are we going to structure this and make it, because you guys put them in the can. You get your shores recorded, you got them in the can, you're ready to roll. Like, how did, like, I mean, because did you guys think, oh man, let's use some broadcasting ideas? Because that's exactly what you're doing. I love it.
Well, we practiced on ourselves. We
Yeah.
interviewed ourselves to see how long a good interview would be, without
Right.
people getting bored or not.
Nice.
And originally we were going to look at 2 or 3 pictures of somebody, or each one of us going to pick a picture and then talk about the picture that person did. And we're like, well, if we just spend 2 minutes each talking, we're like, all right, that's already, 6 minutes We haven't even really talked to the person yet, and then like the show's getting too big. So we're trying to get under 15 the first time. Like, all right, we can't talk about 2 pictures. We only have time to talk about 1 picture to get it underneath the time limit that we were imposing on ourselves.
Yeah. Damn, man.
It was tough, and 12 minutes is. I mean, it's like
It's still quick.
it's quick, as you guys know. And AB, the invitation is still up, man. If you want to come on, just hit us up. You know, you're
Most
welcome.
definitely, brother. Thank
You have a blast, man. I'm telling you. You're gonna have a blast.
You're gonna be sweating under your hat. It's like pressure, man. 'Cause they're like, and I'm like,
But it only feels like
Oh,
30
man.
seconds when you're getting interviewed. So you're like, that's
Right.
over already?
Yeah.
Right. That's right.
It's one of those double-edged swords because 12 minutes is like the perfect time and also like so short, you know, you barely are able to scratch the surface. And I feel like every time we interview someone, I'm like, man, there's so much that I wanted to ask and so much that we could have talked about but didn't get to. But you know, it's just it's a great way to get to know a lot of people in a short amount of time, you know.
Yes.
You-
And then we can bring people back, you know?
yeah,
don't want it
exactly.
more.
Mhm.
Man.
And also, like, I think you get the sense of who a person is in the first, you know, few minutes of hearing them talk, you know. So it's one of those things. Like, we want to keep people engaged. We want to show the world who's out there, you know, and we want to try to shine the spotlight for as long as we can. But really, like, you get in that 15 minutes, and then you get into 20, and then you get into 3 hours. You know,
That's right. That's right. No, that's
Just our-
very true.
So it's just our little way of doing things. I don't know. Glad to hear it's working though.
No, I mean,
Yeah.
it's badass,
Yeah.
dude. I love it. And so when you guys were like, because I mean, you're toy photographers, what made you go, let's jump into the live stream too? Like, I mean, at what point did you guys like reach out to each other and let's do the live stream too?
Well,
Because
It
you
was
guys,
Jay's
like,
idea.
Okay.
It was actually
Oh.
Jay's idea after I was
okay.
on Lazy Boy last time.
Holy shit! Are you serious?
I swear he
Oh, man.
DM'd me right after it, and he's like, "Yo, yo, 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 yo,
You
yo,
did an awesome job.
yo, I gotta talk to you." You know, okay. So Jay is like one of these messengers where it's like it's not like a paragraph, like a big thing. It's just like do.
One or two words per send. My phone is on permanent silence now. It's like, hey, send out, send R, send. My phone's going ding, 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 ding.
So yeah, so it was after that show I got 50 DMs from him that amounted to him saying, well, before this, him and Sully and I had been in a chat, just 3 of us, and so we had already kind of like been forming this friendship, and then after the show, the Lazy Boys, Jay was just like, you gotta. He wasn't even thinking of him and Sully being with me. He's like, you got to do a show. You were great on this show. You got to do it.
Get the
I was like,
fuck
I don't know about that. I was like, well, I'll do it if you do it. Actually, I'll do it if you and Sully do it.
That's
So,
awesome.
and at first he was like, I don't know if I want to be on a show. And I don't know what Sully, I can't remember. Were you?
I was kind of
into it
hesitant
first?
too. I'm like, yeah, because I'm a shy introvert person. I'm like, I don't talk to people. I don't know if I
Fool
want-
does.
Right,
I'm like,
exactly.
I don't know if I want to talk to the world. The 4 people that watch our show.
Whatever, man. You guys, I love your show, and it's just it's
Yeah.
catching fire, man. I love like it, and man, that's like after he saw you on like, dude, like I don't even know what to say, man. It's
Yeah, you
it's
guys are
weird
stylists.
because we like speaking of unworthy, the Toy Attic are in the chat. Thanks for joining us, fellas. Rama Toys,
yes.
Raven
Oh
Toys,
yeah.
Midnight Stars. Like, damn, man, it's so cool to see. And this is because we were on Toy Addict's ass the longest. Unworthy was already, and mind you, Unworthy. A lot of the things that we've done on Pick Bar have to be attributed. Unworthy gets credit for those things because he gave us lots of ideas on how we did what we. So it's like so amazing that we were pushing. We want to see if someone comes on our show or whatever. We want to see them kick their show off. because that's what this is supposed to be about, man. Everybody growing and doing it and hitting it and knocking it off. And so, honestly, man, that is so awesome that you guys like. I love it. That's
I think
exactly, man.
Another, I think the reason why it came about was people were going to toy cons or something, and Jay's like, "Well, I wish I would have known that so and so also lives in Chicago. We could have went and met each other at the toy con." So that's like one of the questions we try to ask people: "Where are you from?" That way, be like, "Oh, you're in Florida. I'm in Florida. You know, me and Arson Fisk can like hang out. Like, okay, you know, now just so people can start connecting with each other."
Yes.
Hold on. Jay lives in Chicago.
Fun fact.
Yeah, Jay's in Chicago.
Hold on, real quick. Fast Eddie lives in Chicago. Fast Eddie looks like Jay. I don't know if you guys ever seen Fast Eddie.
Really?
Yeah.
He kind of looks like
They
Jay.
do look like each other. Similar.
I just thought about that, and they both live in Chicago.
Weird.
It's a Chicago look, maybe.
Yeah.
Maybe
There
so.
you go.
Speaking of community, I found out when y'all interviewed Richard Customary Visions.
Yeah.
He lives in Raleigh.
Mhm.
I live
Get
in
the
Charlotte,
hell
and that's like 3 hours away from me.
Dude.
See, that's what it's all about.
Actually, my
Yeah.
brother lives in Raleigh, so
Oh, no
I go up
way.
there to visit him some.
Damn,
awesome.
man. That is so cool. But yeah, I'm like, man, I'm loving what you guys are doing. Like
Thank you.
you're gonna
Thank you.
keep getting praise and keep getting shout outs and whatnot because it's badass, dude.
We'll
It's
keep
so
taking
badass.
it. And I'll throw this to the chat here. We're this upcoming week, we have on Thursday we have Green,
Get
and
there.
then
Hey.
and then the following week we'll have Thor and Blitz. So
Get
you
there.
guys are in for a treat.
Yeah.
Yes, yes. Oh, so cool. Unworthy says that's how I found out Needles lives 20 minutes from him.
Oh, no
that's
way.
so cool.
Oh, nice.
Man, that's cool.
Oh yeah, I think I actually remember the
That is
comment
really
about
cool.
We should,
Unworthy.
we should rename our name to like the Love Connection.
That'd be hilarious.
we're just making connections.
Look, Unworthy, you need to hit up the fella. You know,
that. Unworthy,
and
you
get on
definitely
there.
got to come on
You
the
need
show.
to get on there, man,
For
because
sure.
you're such a great personality. They would have a blast with you.
Mhm.
The hardest thing about it right now is that there's so many people, and like we do 2 shows a week, which is I mean that's great, but man, think about how many toy photographers there are, right?
Yes.
So it's so hard to be able to I feel bad because I want to get everyone,
And currently, I think we're a month and a half booked out right now.
That's
Yeah.
So
awesome.
we can't.
Oh.
So if we do want to do anybody else, we're like, do we ask them now and make them wait 2 months, or do we wait a month and a half and then ask
Yeah.
them?
Oh.
and stuff.
Yeah.
Well,
But it's a good thing to be busy.
yeah.
Right.
Yeah. At least people
And
want to be on the show.
I know they do, and so I think it's fair to ask them ahead of time. They'll wait. They'll be on there if they know they're scheduled. And the reason why I say that is because there's been times when Pick Bar hosts, they're scheduled a month and a half out, and they're excited, like they're ready. They're like, okay, when the time comes, they're ready, and they jump in and they do what they do, man. So
We had to slow down with
Yeah.
Easy Boys.
yeah,
Like we used to have it 2 months ahead of time.
Yeah.
schedules.
Yeah.
So now, like, instead of like reaching out to people, I've been like on a weekly basis, just be like, hey, reaching out to people, letting them know and seeing they want to be on, and trying to schedule. But before it was like, yo, you want to be on? All right, I got this date. Next one, you want to be on? Yes, okay, this date. Then we had people reaching out to us to be on, and it's like, shit, you're only available this day. Let me go back to the schedule. Go back to the
Yeah.
it's yeah, we slowed down big time with that, but
Yeah.
I think I like it better when we had it scheduled like 2 months ahead of time.
oh yeah,
So I think we're gonna go back to that because it's easier. That I find it easier
Yeah.
than just trying to do it on a weekly basis.
well yeah, because you don't have to think
Yeah.
much about it. Once it's in the schedule, you just keep on doing as you do, and the time
Yeah.
comes around, and then you do what you do. And so
Right.
And that was the whole design behind the Pick Bar. Is when we first started that, it was actually never meant to be like about us ever. It was actually meant to always start out as a platform where it had revolving guests constantly, and it just became the community's little place.
Mm.
And
Me
it
and
took us a
AB.
while to build up to it. It took us a while to get up to it, but
Yeah.
we got there, and we're just like, it's awesome just to see so many different people come in and host and do a thing and make it their show.
Yeah.
And that's what we want it to be about. And so it's so exciting that it's actually doing that. So
We had a ton of fun when we did the pig farm.
Oh yeah,
That was
so
so
much.
appreciate it, fellas. Appreciate it, fellas,
Yeah.
man.
It's such a good time, and it's so fun talking about people's shots. You know, Like,
yes.
it's such a different
Yeah.
thing than just commenting on Instagram. You know,
Mm-hmm.
I find with Instagram, like, no matter how many words I put or in what order, whatever, I can never quite get the inflection that I want. You know, like
Yeah.
I can't
Yeah.
properly gush over it.
No,
you know?
no.
And doing it
Yeah.
live on the pig bar is just a perfect.
You're the best
You actually
one,
get the-
though. Like whenever I get happy, I'm like, oh man, Zach commented on my picture. What's he saying? That's like the highlight of my day. I'm like, all right, Zach commented. What's going on?
I'm still laughing at Jay putting that he did a thing he did a thing for you, Zach, and he ended up telling you it was actually Chat GTP. That shit was
Right.
hilarious. I was like,
That
what?
jerk. I couldn't believe it.
That was so funny.
Are
you
looking
serious?
back on it, I can laugh, but at the time I was a little hurt by that. Okay, for those of you who don't know, we're in a Turtles collaboration group, and I did a nice little tribute shot for Jay. For a shot that, like, when I first started following him, you know, that's kind of one I went wild over. And so I did like a recreation, not exactly a recreation, but a kind of a tribute shot. Wrote this nice thing for Jay, and then his comment for it was just a little emoji of someone doing the splits. And that's Jay for you, okay? And so, so I call him out. I'm like, dude, I took the shot for you. I wrote this nice write-up for you, and you just give me a splits emoji. And so I get like a couple hours later, I get this nice, eloquent, beautifully written piece.
His wife wrote it.
No, AI.
AI.
AI. Oh yeah.
Wow.
Yes, it was ChatGPT. It was hilarious.
I forgot about that.
Because he said, I got to tell you something. I got to break this to you. And he was like, you know that comment that I made? That was actually ChatGPT. I was like, what?
I couldn't believe it.
That was hilarious, man.
And not only that, but he's never rectified it. Yeah, like when I was like, "Are you serious?" He was, you know, he just gave me 3, you know, laughing emojis, and we haven't talked about it since. Jay, what a guy!
Yeah, you guys are.
That's amazing.
I love it, man. You guys are. So who do you have? Who's in the lineup? Can you tell us? You know, you said about us, but who else do you have on the pipeline?
Yeah, let's see. I see Realm of Toys is in the chat. We have an interview with him coming up on Thursday, I believe.
There we go.
Nice.
We'll tell you that our guest for Tuesday, we have the trailer dropping tomorrow, but I'll tell you guys here, Work More or Less.
Nice.
Nice.
Okay.
Yes, sir. So that was a really fun one. Jason's
that's
an
awesome.
awesome dude, and wow.
Looks like we have Phantom Toy Photography.
Oh
Yeah, you
yes,
guys-
yes.
Okay.
Phantom's dope.
Yeah,
Jabalda.
Balda
nice.
Gabriel.
Yes.
And then in a while, I think it's mid-August, we're interviewing Danger Room.
Yes.
On the chat here. Danger Room and his wife Kushimama.
And Cushy, yes,
Uh-huh.
man.
Yeah.
So we got some good stuff, and we have. That's not. I mean, I can't even remember all the ones that are in the can already.
Yes.
But you know, we got a lot of good stuff cooking.
That's so good, dude.
And Unworthy, I see that. I'll put up that bat signal, bro.
Yeah, he said
We'll get you
You
on
guys,
there.
you guys, and this is why I say, like, when people do shows, it's amazing because there's always a toy photographer you miss, like, following in the community. And I
Right.
had spoken to
Yes.
you guys on like how I go about following people, like how I look for people.
Mm-hmm.
And you guys recently had, I don't want to mess up the name, Drakeling Miniverse.
Yeah.
Yes.
And I
She's
saw
awesome.
it, and I was like, I've never seen this toy photographer. So, I clicked on the profile, and I actually put a feature up for her on
Awesome.
Wednesday,
This past Wednesday, yeah.
which
Yeah.
was her Indiana Jones shot. Because I recently
Incredible.
shot some Indiana Jones stuff with a paper bag in the background, and she did it almost similar.
Yeah.
But her photo came out ridiculous.
It was
Like it's crazy.
Yeah.
So I hit her up and I was like, I seen that you are on Behind the Plastic with you guys, and I was like, it's nice that they reach out to so many people because you're a toy photographer that I've never seen before.
Yep.
And like I was like, is it okay if I use one of your photos as a last minute feature because I didn't even know you existed?
Right.
And she was like,
That's
yeah,
awesome.
go ahead, that's amazing. I didn't know people
That's
could
awesome.
watch the show and see something.
I love that.
Nice.
I love that.
Yes,
So,
man.
going back
man.
to praising you guys for what you do, because like that's why we look for hosts for the Pig Bar, because somebody's always gonna pick somebody that we don't know who they are, because
Right.
the algorithm
Yeah.
just doesn't allow us to see everybody
Right.
or follow or find everybody.
That's
So
absolutely
like when we have guests on and you guys feature photos of people that we've never seen, it gives us the opportunity to follow that person and get them more shine. And for what you guys do, that's a prime example of it. Because I was like, well, I'm reaching out to her. Her account is amazing. She did this show with these guys. This is awesome. Like, I got to get her more exposure as well because the guys did it.
Awesome.
unworthy.
I love hearing that.
Hell out of here.
I just came into the room and said the guy with the Superman hat won't wave back to him.
So let's all wave.
Yeah, I can. I'll just give a thumbs up. I'll do a virtual hello. Man, that dude, that is awesome. Unworthy, okay, you're hamming it up, man. I love it. That's awesome. Oh,
But
man.
again, praising you guys for what you do, man. Because
Yes.
it's
Our
awesome.
pleasure.
Yeah.
You guys too. I mean,
Yeah.
He's
Oh,
much
good,
That's awesome.
good.
That is so cool. That's so cool. Man.
he does realize that Sully's actually Superman, right?
I'm in front of my house.
You are in front of the porch.
Right.
Woo, it's a little chilly in here.
Oh,
Hey,
man.
Superman doesn't get cold.
That's right.
That's
Grab
right.
a
He does
cup of
on his
coffee.
day off.
Look at that.
Hey.
Yeah. Wow. Man, but
I'm
yeah,
not wearing my
man,
outfit.
Well,
You
we're
guys-
just following in so many of your guys' footsteps. There's so many of you that have been doing this for a lot longer than us, and we're just throwing our hats in the ring and trying to do the same thing that you guys are doing, is expose all these awesome toy photographers to the
Yes.
world.
yes. Yes.
Get them in front of the eyeballs.
Mm-hmm. No,
I-
because
Go ahead.
no, I was going to say it's a plethora of talented people, man. It's
Oh,
outrageous,
so many.
So many talented people out there.
outrageous, man.
And just so many people. Like, okay, so here's one thing that I'm dealing with is keeping up with everything. How in the world do you guys do it? I think I've asked you this every time I've talked to you. How do you guys keep up with everything? I know it's not possible to keep up with everything, but like, how do you try to keep up with everything?
Oh man, that's a great
I
question.
got an easy answer for it.
What do you do?
And I do it for regular day life because I'm a father of 4 as well. So it's like I control what I can control. So like when it comes to my kids, I do everything I can for them and more. But at the same time, I have to let them expand and grow for themselves. So when I do that, I try to reflect that with the toy community. Like, we could pave the way for somebody to do toy photography. Like, I've said this plenty of times. You know how many times I go to follow accounts that I go down and their last photo is like from months and months ago because they didn't either get to where they wanted to get to, or they noticed that the growth wasn't as well as it can grow. But we could only try to put you out there as much as we can for you to be like, you know what? People see my work. Let me continue. So I take it as like, we want to put as many people out there as we can because we all know that at the end of the day, like followers may mean something to somebody, but at the same time, getting your photo recognized for the amount of fun or work, like people call it sometimes, put into it, how much time it took, let people see that work for you. Like all that stuff that you did to get that shot, people deserve to see that. So,
Right.
But at the same time, we can't get to everybody. That's why, like your guys' platforms, you know, Worthy Addiction, Unworthy AF, and other platforms out there, like they try to reach out to as many as they can the same way we do.
Right.
So there, like you said, there's no way for us to get to everybody. So
Yeah.
I mean, we can only control what we can control.
Yeah, yeah. Even with the stuff, okay, like I don't know how many people you follow, or any of you. I don't know how many people any of you follow, but like even just like going through your feed, you know, like Sully was saying, like I comment, I used to do it even more, you know, like these comments of like I'm actually like really commenting, not just like, hey, awesome, you know, which I've kind of reverted to because I find myself like, okay, I'm following more people than ever now.
Yes.
I want to get to all of them, you know, like, and to where
It's time consuming.
It's time consuming, yeah. So in the past, you know, maybe I'd write this like big, you know, eloquent speech about how much I love this photo. But you know, nowadays it's more like, hey, cool, man, or like just a like, you know, and I feel bad about it. But at the same time, it's like, well, how can I get to as much as I can get to? You know, how do I spread the love the best way?
I was gonna say that's an excellent segue, sequential, because like I actually follow more people than follow me. That was my motto from out the gate.
Wow.
I wanted to make sure that I followed more people.
Sorry.
You should feel bad. First strike.
I was reading First Strike to start laughing.
Thanks a lot, Josh.
Yes. But out the gate, that was my thing. I'm going to follow people always, right? And so, and then, and which coincidentally leads to a contest I'm going to attempt to do. I wouldn't say a contest, maybe it's a giveaway. I'm going to attempt to do in August or so, because I'm going to do a thing called Instagram won't let me follow more people, because I'm kind of pissed at them because they cap it. They cap like I could have a million people following me, but I can only follow 7,500 people, which is bullshit. Yeah. So I'm going to do a thing for that. But my whole thing is that it don't feel so bad about not leaving like a larger thing. It's just making sure that you touch as many of people as you can. Like, you know, if you hit them, because and it gets kind of hectic because when I look at my, like, I guess it would be my message thing or my chat thing or whatever, it's outrageous, dude, because I not only do I try to comment as many people, but I try to share as many people's shit as possible. So therefore that causes them to actually respond to me in the creates a little chat or whatever. And it's like, so sometimes I get lost because my chat's like got 2,000 people. I'm like,
oh my God.
Yeah, it's good, but I shared it. And thanks for sharing. I got you. So but it's fun though. It's like, it's something I've been doing since the beginning. So it's almost like kind of like every day. It's habit now. Like I just go in and I'm sharing your shit. I'm commenting your thing, and it's like but it can be tough. Trust me, it's a lot.
I feel like Instagram is like your worst enemy, because I follow 5,000 people, 5,000 something right now, right? Yeah. And there's no way I can see 5,000 photos a day.
Right?
No.
Yeah.
Right.
And Instagram likes to play with you, because have you guys ever scrolled through your feed trying to find photos like of other accounts, and it'll give you, let's say, for example, First Strike's photo, right? And then you'll scroll and you keep scrolling, and then it'll give you First Strike's photo again from like 2 days ago.
Yep.
Yeah.
And it's like, I don't mind, because, you know, I'm First Strike's #1 fan, and he knows that.
But I can't like it twice.
It's his butter voice, the butter voice.
But it's like, it's so Instagram makes it so difficult to even reach maybe 100 of your followers.
Oh yeah,
just to see their work. Even 50 at times is difficult.
Yes,
they just don't show. And then with the hashtags, like if even with our hashtag for when we do the pick bar, You know how many times people use the hashtag and their names don't pop up in the
Right.
the hashtag?
so
Yep.
true.
Happens
So
to me
so-
all the time.
Yeah, we get
All the
people.
time.
So now we have people that tag us directly in the photo. So
Yes,
like
which
when
I
we
love
go through
that.
the tag,
Yeah.
and if we don't see something, or
Mhm.
if we notice that somebody who was using the tag all the time, we don't see him or whatever, we'll look at like the photos that were tagged in, and it'll be people that actually put the hashtag, but they just don't show up. So it gets ridiculous, like how Instagram operates and doesn't allow. Like if I'm following that amount of people, I'm not saying I can see 5,000 photos in a day, but at least let me see 100 or 200 photographers throughout the entire day of a different photo.
Right.
It just
Yeah.
gets difficult. That's why I say
Mhm.
control what you can control, because Instagram is just going to keep being your enemy and just keep making it difficult to reach out to people, to see people. That's why I say I love what you guys did, because like if you guys would have never did that episode with her, I would have never known she existed.
Yeah.
That's right.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah, and it's also nice, like, you know, it's cool because she has like I think under 300 followers right now.
Yeah.
And it's so cool to hear that Blitz, you found her because of us, you know, and added to that. And you know, I hope that. I mean, I just saw on the view count today. You know, her view count is over 100 on YouTube. So I'm like, that's awesome. That's such good exposure, you know. Like she's such a talented photographer, and there's so many people like that that we want to do that for. And then it's crazy because we go from that to, you know, work more or less on the next episode. So we're getting all kinds, you know. It's pretty cool.
Yeah, we're trying to get out to dial makers as well, and
Oh yeah.
Nice.
yeah, so that'll be a lot of fun.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
You guys should reach out to Lone Wolf Labs,
Yeah.
Yep.
Jedi Jack,
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Oh, Jedi Jack. I've touched
Yeah.
base with him.
Riot Zoo. Riot
Yep.
Zoo is
Right.
another
Yeah.
crazy
Right.
customer.
Riot Zoo.
Yeah.
We're right
I've
there.
heard-
He does custom belts and custom 3D prints and stuff like that.
Yep.
He's in England, but
Yeah.
he's dope,
Okay.
man. I've purchased from him. His work is top notch, man. He takes
Nice.
so much dedication into what he does. Insightful. What is it? Insightful imagery.
Insightful, yeah.
Mhm.
He's another one, man. I purchased a surgical table from him. He's another one. Takes his time and he loves what he does.
Yeah.
Those
112 Wonders.
Yeah. 112. 112.
Yeah,
is awesome.
Wonders.
He's
Oh, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And that's the thing.
There's so many.
That's exactly what I'm talking about. Like, there's so many,
There's
right?
so many.
AB Photos 35.
Yeah.
Hey, AB, whatever you
Yeah,
want.
dial
Blitz.
maker right there.
Blitz.
I'm
And then there's a lot of
occasional
people
dial
like they're like, we're too shy, we don't want to come on. Right? That's cool. You don't have, no worries.
Yeah.
If you ever do want to come on, come on. But there are a lot of shy people we have approached.
That's right.
like, not right now.
We've had a few of those that they'll be like, your show is awesome, but we don't want to be on, we don't want to show our face. And I'm like, hey,
Yeah.
we have no problem with that.
No.
Yeah.
We're glad you dig the show, man.
Yeah.
Yeah.
First Strike said you're the only member of of his club as the number one. fan.
Blitz, I'm going to join this First Strike fan
First Strike club.
It's going to be me and you, okay?
Hey, I'm more than happy to have another person with me.
Okay.
First
You
rule
guys
of the
too
First
now.
Strike Club is you don't talk about the First Strike Club. Right?
Oh, yeah.
Nicely done.
He did hashtag post this week as
Oh.
research. Damn,
How
Unworthy.
did it turn out, Unworthy?
Yeah, how did it turn out?
Yeah, I feel like hashtags are completely useless.
Yeah, they're there. I think they do. It's weird because it's a fluctuation of exposure. I would say it's any given day. One thing works, the next thing doesn't work. It's just it's Instagram's all over the place. Like there's no rhyme or reason to the shit. So it's like
I feel like
it
they
only
want
makes-
you to use it, but not as like the max is 30 tags you could use. I feel
Right.
like they want you to use, but they don't want you to max it every time you do it. I
No.
feel like they've been like, you know what, do 15 and we'll think about sharing your photo everywhere.
But what's funny is that, like, for example, and this is why we converted to this, just as Blitz said earlier, most feature pages will just tell you, just tag me. because
Right.
they're not going to see that. Even though they make the hashtag, they know they're not going to see it. So
Right.
it's one of those things where it's just it's whatever. I think,
Yeah.
and I think for some of us, it's Classic Peeps is kind of I would say he's kind of the curator of hashtags or whatever. He always curates them. And I think now more than anything, we do it just out of a ritual or respect to him. Not even because we're expecting anything out of it. It's just
he's like Craven the Hunter, bro. He hunts hashtags every night. Every page that has a hashtag. And he just, bam, here's 30 hashtags for what's going on tonight.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah, he does.
I used to go through all them every night myself. I didn't know,
Yeah,
I guess I was an asshole. I didn't share
all the time.
I didn't even think about sharing them.
He's like,
I was
mine.
new.
They belong to me.
I was new, and I didn't. I don't talk to people. So.
And now look at you. You're talking to everyone.
Exactly.
It's all Zach's fault.
Yeah, and it's so funny because Peeps was recently on. I forget what he's on the Discord. He was on a Discord live stream or whatever. But he's an interesting character, and it's like that's his thing. He likes. I think he feels like, because he often gets featured quite a bit because he's always got he's got his own style. And so people immediately see his shot, and it brings, it invokes emotion. And so I think his thing is paying it forward. Like, I'm getting featured. Like, let me go ahead and see if you guys can get featured. And I think the same can be said in a sense for the four of us. Like, featuring people all the time. It's like, we've been featured back in the day or whatever. So it's like, that's why the whole platform for us is just keep featuring people, because they did it for us one day. So let's pay it forward. And it seems to work. But Instagram it's one of those things where and oftentimes we tell guys in different chat groups, because sometimes newer people, even sometimes some of the guys, veterans, have been around, they get discouraged with the exposure is the way it rolls out. But Blitz will be the first person to say it. I'll back him up. Green will back it up. AB will back it up. We back it up. Is that it's not, have fun, man. Take your shots because you're having fun setting stuff up, because you're having fun collecting that figure and you want to show it off because you love it. Don't worry about the other stuff. Just have fun.
Just think about it like this. Like, if Instagram didn't exist, and it was a point in your life where you planned on collecting, you're still going to collect and have fun with your collection.
Yep.
So even if people don't know it, you're having fun. And I try to take that with me everywhere, like everything I do in the toy community. Like, as long as I'm having fun and I can put people out there and they're having fun with it, that's what is important, man. Just have fun. Like, Instagram is meant to drag you down. I mean, that's the way I see it now. Like, in the beginning, it was much easier. You put 10 hashtags, bam, 700, 800 likes.
Right. It was outrageous.
Now it's like, people are lucky if they break 100, 200, 300, which at the end of the day, some people are like, you know what? I love that feeling of those people liking my photo. But the guys know, man, I could get 300 likes on a photo, but if I got 10 real friends that I've known for years comment genuinely on my posts, I'm happy.
Exactly.
Like, for me and for these fellas I know as well, like, we've been doing this so long, like knowing each other and then putting out stuff and trying to bring people together. Like, we just want to have fun, and like everybody should just have fun. That's what
I agree.
Feeling, man. Speaking of the upcoming Phantom's in the house.
Hey,
Phantom! What up, Sean?
What's up, Phantom?
And Pat the Collector.
Yo, Path, what's up?
Pat.
Big homie.
What's up, brother?
Oh, Jesus, man. Sorry, man. Oh, damn, dude. It's always something, man. It's always something. That's but Path, it might always be something, but that's why when you see them figures going up for Comic-Con or whatever, go ahead and buy it, because it's always something. Treat yourself, bro. Treat yourself.
Oh, okay. Speaking of, let's talk some
Uh-huh.
toys. Anybody getting in on any of those Mezco drops that they did this weekend?
Dude,
I happily dodged every single one of them. I'm like, nope, I don't need that one. I don't need that one. I don't need that one.
Two.
they were throwing
Two
them
of
at you.
You got
I,
two.
yeah. So
Wait, let me guess. Let me guess.
Mhm.
You're going with Nightwing.
nope.
Okay.
Casey Jones.
No.
Damn.
Okay.
Damn.
Okay. Just tell us.
White Power Ranger.
Yes.
Oh, yeah, of course.
Nice.
What was the other one? Oh, there was a Conan statue, but I'm going to say no to that one.
No.
Mm.
Okay. What was the last one?
drop? I can't
There was one
remember.
more.
I'll give you a hint.
Oh, the mask?
There you go.
Oh yeah, the mask. Okay.
Oh, nice.
I want to see if the mask comes
Oh,
with
yeah.
other heads and stuff, or if that's just the one head. I'm like,
Mhm.
Yeah.
No, I think he'll come with the multiple sculpt. It'd be dope if he comes with the dog face sculpt too.
yes,
Yeah,
that'd be cool.
Right.
I'm
Well,
hoping.
Oh,
What that I've seen the another mask figure really
5K.
nice. Is it 5K?
yeah, the 5K.
Yes, sir.
That's right.
5K, yep.
You have that one?
No, I missed out on it, man. It sold out so fast, and then they
Yeah,
put it
dude.
back up on 5K in like 2 days. It sold out again.
Hmm.
Mm.
Gonna get your mask fixed now.
Did you guys see that new turtle? That like
Oh, Fury
barbarian turtle?
Fury toys.
Yeah.
Oh, the new Fury is that because
Oh,
they
yeah.
have
Mhm.
Donnie's up right now, isn't he? Or you can get Donnie or pre-order. So who else? Is there a new one? Ralph.
This is a new
There-
one. This is
There's a
like
new
it.
one. Yeah.
like a barbarian Leo or something.
Yeah. I'll pull
It's
a
not.
picture
It's
here real
not.
quick.
It's not like it's not.
It's not a new brother. It's
No, it's not
Hold
these
on.
guys.
Oh,
It's
hold on a
like-
second. Hold
it's
on.
something
Hold
else.
it. Give me a second. Give me a
Right.
second.
All
Keep
right.
it there. Keep it there. Keep it there. Keep it there. Keep it there, so I can solo it up for you.
Oh, damn.
So it's like this barbarian. He's got this big shield on
Holy
his
crap.
shoulder.
Oh, that's from the and that almost looks like the Bay movies version. Like the design.
With the mask.
Could be.
Oh yeah. Like
Because they're
dope.
bigger. They were big.
That's
big
sick.
dudes. That is.
It looked
sick,
pretty
man.
cool. I'm like, oh, I'm still doing the Fury
Mm.
toys, so I'm like, I don't know if I want to jump in on another turtle line, but I'm like,
Right.
so I'm thinking I have to think about this one before I pull the trigger.
these are
Sequential.
Yeah.
You're asking about. Are you getting any of the Mescos?
no. I dodged all those bullets too. I was very close with the Casey Jones because I'm getting the Mezco turtles.
Oh, you're getting the turtles?
Oh yeah, you gotta
Nice.
get the turtles.
Nice.
Yeah.
Come on, who else is getting the turtles?
I'm
King Turtle. King Turtle's called.
Here's why I'm at. They're gonna get them. When they come out in December. The Frankenson's collectible shop I always go to. They're gonna have them. So I'm gonna look at it in
okay.
person, and then that way, because I felt nervous about pre-ordering them and getting them. I've got burnt, so I was like, okay, if I can see it in person,
Mm.
and they'll let me open up the
Mhm.
tin and look at them, inspect
Oh,
them.
wow.
I'll drop it. I'll go ahead and drop it at that
Yeah.
point. I'll get it.
I don't know. They just
Phantom,
released new
he's
pictures.
on a beach somewhere.
Yeah,
Sorry.
Oh,
I meant-
yeah.
he's not being antisocial. Vico says it's King Turtle, Sully. King
Yes, King
Turtle.
Turtle.
Is what?
King
Oh,
Turtle.
that's
Right.
interesting. Okay.
No. Let's be clear. Let's be clear. Jay is being antisocial.
That's how he rolls. He's a
Yeah.
very antisocial guy.
He sent us a video right before the show. He's like, hey, 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 hey.
I'm on the beach.
Wish you were here.
I've seen more pictures of his feet
I'm on a
than I
boat.
have from any other friend.
Damn.
I know he's always sending us pictures of him like he's laying down and he's shooting the camera straight out and we can see his
You
feet.
see his feet. Oh,
And it's like
Every
either
time.
a bedroom wall or a beach.
damn.
Like,
So
I'm still in bed.
are those
Sorry, bud.
guys up to Are they up to order? Or they just announced them? I'm kind of off the.
The Mezco
I'm
was
off
just
track.
the reveal.
Oh, just
Yeah.
the reveals. Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
Mm.
Okay.
That King Turtle is up for
Oh, he's up.
pre-order of 5K.
Cool. Cool.
Oh, boy.
Anything else you see in the Comic-Con reveals that you know that you
Everything Mattel threw out from WWE.
Jesus.
Really?
Yo, Mattel had like we spoke about this on the Pig Bar Wednesday. Like it was ridiculous. I was at work and they released a wave, and I'm like, all right, cool. 6 brand new figures, 3 new Ultimates, perfect. I looked back an hour later, it was like 46 figures revealed,
Yep.
7 waves. And then when I got home from work, I'm like, damn, they had a lot. I went back and looked again. It was like 10 waves of elites,
Wow.
like 14 ultimates. And all of this is available for pre-order. And I'm like, how? My
What?
wallet couldn't take it. Yeah, everything is up on Ringside Collectibles, everything. And I was like, what the fuck?
That's
Yo, it was like Oprah. We was like Oprah. She was like, you get an elite. You get an elite. You get an ultimate edition.
I think that's called the spaghetti approach. They just threw all the shit.
Bro,
on the wall.
So it was Mattel was like, I don't know how they did it. Like it was literally, I think at the end of it all, it was like, including basic and elites, it was like 90 figures. And then ultimate editions was like 15 or 16 ultimate editions.
Crazy.
It's ridiculous.
And I was like, how? And they had all like, so, and then they had, besides that, they had like 10 3D renders not painted of upcoming waves. I'm like,
are you serious?
but all of
They
this
had
is
renders
upcoming
too?
waves. Yeah, they had 3D renders unpainted.
Wow.
It
So
was
what
like
have they
Chad Gable and a few others.
they just been baking on these waves, and now they got them and they're ready. Like they just been they've been holding them back all this time or something.
Oh, I tell you this too. Like a lot of for the wrestling community, I know Brandon Path. He's in the chat realm. They can attest to this. Like we always wanted referee figures. Like it's rare you get referee. Mattel listened finally. Now they have a Build-A-Figure referee wave.
Oh, nice.
And they have another wave that's coming out that's also up for pre-order with another referee.
Wow.
And then I think 2 waves after that, which is also up for pre-order, there's another referee.
Nice.
So it's like you have, you know, enough referees coming that'll last you.
I got to pick
Is
up a
is
referee.
one of them Earl Hebner? Please tell me that.
No, they lost the rights to him.
Yeah.
Oh shit! Damn.
Damn.
Okay.
Hey, I'll be right back, guys.
Okay, no worries.
Oh, you're good.
No, man. I did see. Of course, I went in all in on the Joe reveals that they had up there. Most of them pre-order. Oh, and another like a little side note. Blitz, you were absolutely right. That Black Chrysanthemum was the vintage collection.
I know it was. I remember
You were right.
seeing it say vintage.
I gotta
and
cancel
was
that
like,
shit. Yeah, I gotta cancel because I don't want
shit.
one vintage collection, dude. But I did get the Deadpool and the Chuckles GI Joe.
Nice.
Nice.
But yeah, I don't want the vintage collection one. Even though that freaking Ghost is so tempting, man. That thing is so tempting. It's I'll see where I'm at. What is it? August? End of August or something when it is off the board. I think it's end of August or something.
So there was some announcements from SH Figure Arts that I didn't see a lot of people post, but I'm fucking hyped for, man. So they did some Dragon Ball Z figures. So now SH is doing like certain 2-packs.
Nice.
So they're re-releasing Kid Super Saiyan 2 Kid Gohan from the Cell Saga with the broken arm. And he comes with a solid blue version of Goku, like the angel in the background.
Yes.
So it's a 2-pack. That shit looks bananas.
I need that.
Yes.
Then they releasing a new Raditz figure with the updated sculpt.
Yep.
And there was somebody.
Majin Vegeta.
Yeah, Majin Vegeta.
Majin Vegeta. Yeah.
Supposedly he comes with Kid Trunks, but they didn't show the render with Kid Trunks.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
Shit.
So it's supposed to be in the Cell Saga. Remember where he hugs Trunks and then he hits him in the neck? So it's a pack. And then the San Diego Comic-Con exclusive, which was Mech Frieza, also from like when Future Trunks came from the first time.
But
that's going to be available for order too.
I thought, but what about King? What's his name?
King Cole?
Yeah, King Cole. Wasn't he? Is he? That's not a 2-pack. So
no, it's just Mech Frieza by herself.
Okay.
By himself. I mean, excuse me.
Okay, cool.
But that Goku, I'm getting that shit. That Kid Gohan with the broken arm.
Yes.
Yo, you could. Yo, what? I'm so excited for that one, man.
Is that one up for pre-order now?
I think
not yet.
Are you
No,
sure? Because
I looked it up and it was, and then they took it down. But they said I read somewhere that they said it's gonna go up sometime like next week or whatever.
it has to, because one of the fellas that's in the anime collab I'm in, he actually got it the other day at con. He's down there and he picked it up.
That shit is sick.
It looks awesome.
It's like a literally an all clear blue.
Yeah, he's like a
Goku. It's like a ghost almost.
yeah, he's Force Ghost. He's like a Force
And
Ghost.
he comes with the Gohan comes with like a Kamehameha effect.
Yep. Yeah.
So
yeah.
like you put it on his hand like this, and
Yep.
Goku's hands attached to the back of him like that.
Yes.
Hmm.
Yeah. He took some shots.
I'm so excited for that figure.
What did you pre-order? Did you pre-order anything, Zach, from Comic-Con stuff? What did you?
Which Zach?
You.
Green? Oh,
Yeah.
me, Zach? Nope. I've been a good boy.
You dodged them all. Because I know Sully said he was dodging Mesco.
I was dodging Mesco. I saw the exclusive for McFarlane, the Superman. It was like a red blue like paint. It was just like painted.
That was
Like,
a con
that
one,
was-
right?
Yeah, it was exclusive
Okay.
con one. I'm like, oh, I want that. But I did hear that the Baby Turtles NECA accessory
yeah.
pack is going to be up for order on their site. So
Oh, they're bringing
F,
it. Oh.
F Target.
Yeah. You can't find it at Target to save your life, man. It's horrible.
Target like ordered
No.
4.
Yeah, pretty much for all 50 states, 51
Yeah.
states.
And that's all they're going to get, just that
Yeah.
for. They're not restocking.
So it's
So,
going up
uh,
on their website. When is that due?
next-
Because I want to get
Next month. They said it should be coming out in August.
Oh, that's awesome. That is awesome.
I know,
Yeah,
I'm so
this one.
excited. I'm like, oh, finally.
Finally, yeah.
Yeah. Because I gotta have that pack. That pack is awesome.
Yeah.
I've been over almost the
yeah.
entire state of Florida and like 20 different Targets. I have not found that
Wow.
shit anywhere.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. It's speaking
Just
of,
when I go to the beach, I just like, oh, I'm here. Might as well go to a Target. But I have not found it yet.
speaking
Real
of
quick, I found the Goku and
hold on,
and
hold on,
Gohan so you can see it.
hold on. Just hold on a minute.
on.
Let me get you sold up.
Oh,
Let me get you sold up. Oh, that's so sweet, dude.
that's it. Is his Super Saiyan hair translucent?
Yes.
Gohan?
Yeah. That's
Nice.
nuts.
Oh, that's crazy.
That's a buy maybe. That might have
Yeah.
to be an enable.
Mhm.
the Majin Vegeta is like see-through yellow hair. That shit is sick. It's way
That's
better
what I
than
want.
the SS2.
Mhm.
You know how like the SS2 body that we got now for Vegeta, like it's like a pearl shiny gold hair that
Yeah.
he has.
Yes.
Nah, Majin Vegeta is like a clear see-through yellow shine. It looks so dope. Bro.
Sick.
Oh wow.
I need it.
Speaking of Mezcos, I almost did it, but I didn't do it. I saw they had the Texas Chainsaw. They had a Leatherface.
Oh.
Like
Mhm.
this weekend when I was down there, they had him, and I was like, "Damn it!" I didn't pull the plug though, but I almost did. I might still end up tracking him down because he looks awesome.
He looks pretty awesome. That's for
does.
sure.
He looks awesome. So,
Yeah.
I
You know,
don't
I ended
know if Toy Addict's getting him or not, but I'm
oh,
sure
he's
he
got
might.
to.
Yeah.
He's got
He
to.
might. Yeah.
I did that Mezco, like they do all like the crossword puzzles and the
Oh yeah.
that one for the horror, like answer these 15 horror questions and
Mhm.
and you get 4 figures. You get the Michael Myers 2,
Damn.
Leatherface,
Damn.
Nosferatu, and I
Oh,
can't
wow.
remember which
Wow.
other one. But yeah, it's I mean, go and do that. Like they're easy questions.
Damn.
15 if you know your
If
basic
you know
horror,
horror at all, yeah.
you're
Right.
gonna get them right.
Wait,
They
they
have
a
just
whole
do the
bunch of different-
crossword and
Different
they
ones,
send
yeah.
you fig?
No, they randomly pick you if you win.
Yeah.
If you get them
Oh,
all
dope.
correct, then you get put into
Uh-huh.
a drawing to be one.
Wow.
Yeah.
Okay.
And then
Yeah.
they have the crossword up for it's like it seems like it's all DC character related.
Yep.
And then
Yep,
they
that
have
was a
the
fun
find the grub.
Mm.
So
Challenge,
they're always doing cool stuff.
Mhm.
But man, I want that Nosferatu.
Yeah.
Yeah, dude.
I really want that Nosferatu.
Yeah. that one's sick, man. And I think it's so weird because you thought that you couldn't in all fairness, you thought that NECA, you could like, it's crazy that Mezco just comes in and you're like, wow, okay, I got. And the weird thing about it, because I think I enabled Green into getting Michael Myers. It's I love the NECA ones, but I kept holding out because of I'm kind of a scale. I don't know. I got a scale phobia or whatever, and the NECA just didn't scale right. Even I would want to put him with the other figures, and so this Mezco one, he's perfect, dude. He's perfect scaling for the rest of my toy lines.
All right.
So,
Awesome.
you know, that's that, and that's why I know the Leatherface will be right on time. So it's like if I got him, I'd get lots of mileage out of him. Because
I'm not ordering from Mezco's website anymore, though.
Be
Anything
careful about that.
Look what happened. Look what happened to me with Gaslight Batman.
Well,
Yeah.
I'm still waiting for that.
Mine got canceled and they took the deposit.
What?
yeah,
What?
yeah. Mezco.
Oh wow.
My recommendations with Mezco, if you're getting Mezco, if at all costs, at least try to get them from like the online retailers. If you can't get it in person,
Like this bad boy right here.
But they're kind of notorious their own website for whatever reason, unless it's in stock. If it's in stock, they're perfect.
Like this bad boy right here.
Yes.
Yeah.
Mhm.
If it's in stock, you're good to go. But if it's a pre-order, be very, very careful with that.
That's sad.
In the past, I've had several, like, I haven't had any problem getting the figure, but what Mezco does is, depending on if they're using UPS or DHL or Jesus or FedEx, like, they won't give you the notification that item is coming, right? So you've got a high ticket item that's coming, getting dropped off at your house or on the patio or whatever, and you'll be looking on the Mezco website and it'll say still processing.
Oh.
You'll walk outside your door and the package is sitting there, but you never got a notification that it's actually shipped to you and it's there. They do that all the time, and it'll just be.
That's
And
crazy.
so be very careful, because you would hate to get something like that and you're thinking it's processing, so you're not paying any attention to oh, it's processing, I'm good, and it's sitting on your porch for 2 days, and someone just comes by and go, oh, Mezco for me. So
Yeah. Geez.
so yeah, it's just be careful. But
Look at Blitz.
Yeah.
Oh.
or like,
I have a gentle hand.
so do you guys find yourself, and I'm saying this maybe speaking more, not just for myself, do you find yourself this year leaning more into premium figures than you did in past years?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes, definitely.
I think for me, at least, like, a lot of my collection is getting saturated. Like I have 100 Superman.
Okay.
I don't need another McFarlane Superman.
Gotcha.
Even though I keep on buying them because I just got that original or pre-ordered that new Superman, the original first cover. I don't know if you've seen him.
Yes.
It's pretty cool. So
Yes.
like, shit. Okay, fine, McFarlane. I will buy another Superman. But now I'm like, okay, well, now I'm just gonna start getting like Mezco Superman or something. Now that I have three, or no, actually, it's Mafex I have, but you know what I'm saying. So
Well,
I just
Superman's probably a bad example for you because you're gonna,
collect this
Superman's your guy.
Right.
But
But he was just talking about furry. He's jumping into grabbing those and thinking about getting. So you would say, just on average, you find yourself, like grabbing more premium figures than you probably would have.
the premium
I
are
think
just
so.
so much. In my opinion, they're just like so much more of a joy to play with and pose, and you can get so much more out of them. Like
And two, from a financial sense, you do get the gap. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
You don't like they're not coming out every single month, and they're not coming out like five figures to a wave or something. So you get a softening when you're purchasing something like that, because it's kind of like almost quarterly maybe, and you're not really diving into it as much. So
If you
I
really
think it
think
balances
about
out.
it, I was gonna say if you really think about it though, like when you buy a premium figure, just think about like when you had impulse buys. When like a Marvel Legend wave came out, you're like, man, I want to build a figure. You spend $120 on an entire wave anyway,
That's true.
just to get the build a figure,
Yeah.
and then you're like, damn, but I got all these 6 figures that I'm not gonna use.
Right.
And then you buy one premium figure, Mezco base price is like $80. Let's say you get it at release. You know, you think, damn, I spent $80 on a figure, but it's so much better. Like you said, the quality and posing. It's like, you know, I said this last week, like I brought more Mezcos this year than I have in the last 4 years.
I know. It's
I don't
bizarre.
doubt it. Yeah.
It's bizarre.
But it makes sense. They're putting out top quality stuff, you know.
Right. And so are a lot of the third parties. A lot of the
Yeah.
third parties are really bringing top notch stuff. So you really can't go wrong. It's like
Really
it's so wonderful to kind of be in this golden age of action figure collecting because you can pretty much just swoop up anything you want. Like
Yeah.
and you're gonna get your fun out of it. You're gonna definitely get your fun factor out of anything you purchase nowadays.
And a lot of things I think with the premium figures is a lot of things like Mezco, all their clothes can swap around, so you can get
That's
a whole
true.
bunch of different, like here's
Hold
Gomez.
on. Yeah, you got to make sure that it pops up.
Oh yeah.
Gomez
That's
Wolverine.
awesome.
You put Wolverine's head on Gomez's body.
That's
Damn.
fantastic.
And I have, well, you can't see his face because he's green, but I have, this is the Gaslight Joker
The Gaslight Joker with Vapor.
peacoat with vape. It looks
Yes.
he's got his sunglasses. So without the green screen here, I'll turn the green screen off. He kind of looks like Neo from what's his
Matrix?
face?
From Matrix.
There you go.
Oh yeah, cool.
So then if you had him like,
Yes,
He took the green pill.
right. That is
So that's-
cool.
like I've taken his jacket off and I've put on Gomez's jean jacket. I've had him wear Constantine's trench coat with
That's
with
right.
Woody's hat. So I just love it because you can have a whole bunch. Like when you buy a new character, you're also getting all their clothes and accessories that can go on all the other characters.
You're
that you have
absolutely
already.
right. You're absolutely right. No, Sully, you're absolutely right because I got this light bulb thing when I got my Michael Myers because I was like, wait a minute, I already have Constantine and I've got a ball figure. I've got my Dr. Loomis from behind. You'll never know.
Yeah, there you go.
Just throwing Constantine's coat and then shoot him from behind, and I've got Dr. Loomis. You never even knew. Without having a doctor. Yeah, you're right, Sully. It's awesome to be able to have that ability to do that.
I did find out that you can put Gomez's head on the Indiana Jones body.
What?
Oh yeah.
Oh, did you do it? Let's see. Oh,
Indiana Gomez.
Indiana Gomez.
This is so
All right, here you
cool
go.
this week. Oh yes! Hold on. That's dope. That is so dope. It just
That's
pops right
Indiana Jones.
on.
It just pops right on. So it's
Yeah.
Awesome.
This is dope.
What the hell?
so this is for an upcoming collab where it's called Ride Something. So I put him on there so it looks like a James Bond kind of.
So cool. Sully, are you gonna make his hands brown to match his head in Photoshop, or are you gonna leave it as is?
I don't know yet. I haven't decided on that.
Okay. Look
That
at
should be a
that.
collab
Look
for
at
August
that.
6th. I know.
That's-
I've seen that online.
Oh
All those-
man, that's
I
so
know.
cool.
That shit lighted up. Oh, I
That
do
is
want
so
that
cool.
one. That one is
Yeah,
really cool.
He's
Really is
in
beautiful.
full enable mode right now. It's pure enabler
Hold
mode
up.
activated.
Enabler mode activated.
It's activated.
I
His
know.
freeze gun.
I've watched some
That's
people's
actually bright as
YouTube
hell
videos.
for the
It's so
actual
cool.
gun.
And it lights
I can't
up on
believe.
the side.
That's very bright.
Yeah, it is.
Wow. Okay.
And then he comes with the mask, right? You put the mask on his face, and then the
Yeah,
Dome.
I'll show you.
it's so cool.
I don't like the mask as much. I know it's meant to cover his face, but I feel like it takes away from the lights in front.
Okay.
Oh. Oh yeah, because if there's lights in there, then when he's got just the dome on by itself, that lights that whole dome up. That's cool. Wow. Okay. Yeah, man, this is wow.
Okay. So Benny, how long did you have to? Was that delivered on time, or was there a wait on that?
So long story short, I
Mhm.
was on break at work and something told me, why don't I look at Amazon to see what I could find? And I got them off of Amazon.
Yes. Yes.
I got him in. I ordered him. I got him in 2 days.
That's how you do it.
Nice.
Sequential's like writing it down. Let me go ahead and go over to Amazon.
Yeah.
Forget writing it down. I'm going on there
He's
right now.
Going on right
I
now.
love the lights in the back.
Hold
I
on.
love
Hold
that
on,
this
hold
is
on.
like the frost that's on him is like it's material. It's like fuzzy, like almost like real snow. Like when you touch snow
Right.
for the first time, it
That's
feels
so
just like
cool.
that.
How's his articulation?
Okay, that's my only real gripe with him.
All right, what
He's
we
a
got?
little limited when it comes to like the arm movements because of the top portion of the armor and the backpack.
Mhm.
Same thing with the legs. Like this is as much as you're really gonna get.
Mhm.
But then again, like somebody pointed out to me, they was like, "Well, Mr. Freeze is not really an agile individual.
Not at all.
True.
So like,
True.
what are you gonna really do, dynamic wise?" So I got it. I mean, but he's good for like posing and like he stands perfect though, like on walking poses.
He
It-
just
it's-
looks amazing.
He's on
Okay.
Amazon right now for
He is.
148, Zach.
148. Wow.
That's actually
Not bad.
That's $2 cheaper than listed price, I think. Because I think
Yeah,
it's
a few bucks.
$150.
Yeah.
And right under him is the Michael Myers from Halloween 2 for 76. I'm
Yeah.
I like that.
Yeah,
He was
I got
50
Michael.
I gotta get
Oh,
off
no.
of here, man.
He was $50 on Prime Day.
Yeah, I got
Oh,
him on Prime Day. I was like, yeah,
That's an amazing
and
price.
Destro.
Zach's like, damn, I missed that.
And Destro.
Ah,
I got Destro on
And-
Prime Day too, super cheap.
really? Oh,
Yep.
man.
Freeze this flips all the time.
Yeah.
Oh well. Oh well.
Hey, get
Hey,
off of there.
it happens. It happens, right?
Get off of there. You're gonna be buying everything.
Sean says Mr. Freeze does flips all the time. I can just see it. I can see it now. But the quality of that figure, and it's mind blowing what they're doing, dude.
It is,
Like,
isn't it?
It's
I have to go find my power cord.
Like
It
the
is,
material on his suit itself is so amazing.
Mm.
But like it hinders him a little bit. I mean,
But
I wish I could do a little more with his like leg movement, but his arm movement is not that bad. But it's just hard to
Because
like.
you said he is double jointed, isn't he?
Yeah, he's double jointed. It's just the clothing itself is so thick.
Yeah.
But better be thicker than be cheaper and not, and tear.
Oh no, definitely.
That's
But we'll go.
But his head sculpt, man,
yeah.
Like the clicking part.
Hold
is
on.
amazing. He comes
Yeah.
with 2 head sculpts.
Okay, good.
Oh, he comes with 2?
Yeah, he comes with 2 head sculpts.
Oh.
What's the other one?
Yeah, what's the other one?
I'll show you. Hold on. It's not that big of a difference that I see.
Uh-huh.
It just looks like he's more. Hold on. He has like an angry face,
Oh,
like a. I don't know if you guys can see it.
yeah.
Oh yeah, okay. Yeah, not too much of a difference. Not like
No.
teeth bared or anything
Right.
like that. That's something that I think every figure, quality, like top quality or not,
Or
should
basic.
be coming with at least 2 heads.
Yep.
Like give me. I think, man. I mean, is that too much to ask from a Hasbro or a Mattel?
I
Like,
don't know. It's interesting you say that too, Sequential, because Dan Yoon, he posted on his Instagram or Twitter or whatever, that the new wave, the Marvel Knights, which I thought was a very solid wave. I ordered like several of them. I got Power Man, Blade, of course, Lady Bullseye, and who was the other one? Clea, because I wanted her with Doctor Strange. But he posted like those are not going to Walmart and Target. They're just going to be online.
oh,
And I'm wondering, I don't know what that means. Like, because when you go in Targets now, you've got waves sitting in there, and they're just sitting there. And he made a point to say they're only going to be online, so don't think you can wait until they go to Target and get clearance because they're not going to be there. They're not going to Target or Walmart.
Interesting.
That the newest wave that they're going to come, with the plastic packaging again, but they're not going to any Walmart or Target brick front thing. They're online. So I don't know if that has anything to do with because I know for a fact I didn't get them. I thought about it. I just got Rocket. But that the Guardians of the Galaxy wave came out like in a week and a half. It was already on clearance because it was just sitting. It was just sitting there.
And currently, Target everything's on sale.
Yeah, everything's
the toy area.
Yeah, so
you know why? That's because Target is always recently a wave behind. So they're getting their merchandise late. So what happens is when they get it, they can only hold it at a price but for so long because they got it late. So they have to prepare for the next inventory when they do new end cap changes, new SKUs. So it has to go to clearance.
And that's crazy because it also lines up because by then most people, if they wanted that wave, they've got it anyway. So it lines up and it just goes straight to clearance. But I thought that was interesting that Dan Union put that up and said, "Hey, this is not going to the store. You better get it, and it's not going to go on clearance." So I was like, "Damn, okay, maybe they're because the Joe team is still going to the store. All their stuff's going to the store. Everything's going, but they're selling through the roof. They,
besides the movie figures."
Yeah, they're just sitting there. But if you any new wave that comes out of G.I. Joe Classified, it'll be there for maybe a few days and then it's gone. Like you're not seeing a lot of it being held over.
That reminds me, I gotta go hunt down Torpedo.
Oh yes, he's actually sequential. He's probably one of the best Joes they've made, man.
He looks awesome.
He's amazing.
He looks so awesome. I gotta start doing some underwater shots.
Yeah, I'm trying to figure that out with him. Like, am I gonna fill up the tub? And my wife be like, "Why are you filling up the tub?"
I play with my guys.
Yeah, she's probably gonna go buy me a ducky.
Bring the rubber ducky.
Yeah.
Now that's come on, that's like transported to being a kid again, right?
Yes,
playing with dudes, the GI Joes in the bathtub.
Well, see, the thing is that I'm thinking the cheap route is I'll go to Walmart Aquarium and just I can buy up a couple of things and then fill up the tub.
Yeah, man.
Take a couple of little sets at Walmart and then he'll have a little environment and I can get some shots.
So cool.
Yeah, it's awesome, man. It's really cool. So I agree with you. Whether you're a basic standard figure or premium figure, you got to come with some accessories.
Because even if you're a kid buying it to play with it, like I would have killed for multiple heads as a kid.
Yes.
Like, oh my God. Think of the kids, man. Think of the kids.
Yes.
Well, also think of the toy photographers, but
exactly. And speaking of the Joes, one of my favorite Joes, Mutton Junkyard, they had him displayed. He's coming with multiple hands. So, and Lenny was talking about like going forward, the Joes are going to start coming with multiple hands. They're not playing around. So,
Black Series needs to start coming with multiple hands. No Jedi has a trigger finger.
I don't know why they're shooting stuff, but they're Jedi. So.
Have you? You guys have been around for a while. What's the Black Series? If it started off here, did it? Like, where has it gone? Is it like this now, or is it like is it the same? What's the deal?
What do you mean? Quality,
overall quality. Is it better than it was? Has there been a dip? Is it worse than it was? Like,
I will say, when it comes to paint, they've improved drastically. When it comes to face sculpts, oh man, Thor knows this. They have improved drastically. Yeah. Because the first fucking Rogue One wave. Oh my God. It looked like a kid was blindfolded and just smacked paint on the face. for that one and for The Force Awakens.
Yeah.
It's. I have some of those figures and I never use them.
They just look terrible.
Yeah.
I'll send you guys a photo at the end of the show. I'll go and I'll get up, and you're gonna see exactly why I never take photos. If I
Okay.
take photos of Jyn Erso, if I take photos of her, it's always from the back as an extra in the photo because I never use her face. It is bad.
They look like post-apocalyptic mannequins.
Oh,
Yo,
yikes! That gives me an idea
If
for a shot, though.
it comes to articulation, they've improved slightly, I guess you could say.
Yeah.
Especially with the troopers, the stormtroopers, Imperial troopers, the clone troopers, any type of troopers, I feel like they've improved with.
Oh, yeah.
Especially with the butterfly joints that they have now. Because
Yes.
prior to, you couldn't really pose a stormtrooper only in a regular position, and not even really pose it properly that they're holding their pistol or blaster the right
That's
way.
right.
Now you can do it with ease,
Oh,
and also you can put them in better posing, I guess you could say.
Yeah. No.
My only gripe with Black Series, and I know Thor can attest to this, is they put soft goods on certain characters,
Yeah.
but certain characters that need soft goods, they don't do.
Yeah. It's no rhyme or reason. Makes no sense.
Yeah.
No.
And the trigger hand, like Qui-Gon Jinn uses a lightsaber, bro. He does not need a trigger finger. Darth Maul does not need a trigger finger.
Do those figures come with the guns?
No.
Weird.
Come with lightsabers.
So weird.
Somebody likes gang signs or something because it looks like they're throwing up.
Like Darth Maul wields
Yes.
a dual-bladed lightsaber. Yeah.
Careful, Sully. Careful. You don't want anybody getting the wrong idea here.
Right.
If anybody
what's crazy?
confuses me for a gangster, they got issues.
Sully just showed the Indiana Jones figure with the tuxedo.
Mm-hmm.
One of the hands he comes with is like a trigger finger almost.
Yeah.
And it's meant to hold the antidote.
Yes.
But like, how are you gonna hold the antidote with a trigger finger?
I don't know.
So are they just reusing
'Cause he's
random
shooting up.
hands? Like
Yes.
they're just throwing in whatever.
Yeah.
Huh.
And it sucks, man. It sucks because it's like it's hard to have a Jedi hold a lightsaber with two hands and he got one finger sticking out like this.
It's hilarious because one of my I think it was my photo last week with Obi-Wan fighting Darth Vader, and exactly what Blitz is talking about. He's in the shot, blocking the saber, but you can clearly see the trigger finger.
Oh, I
It just
gotta
looks
see
good.
this.
It looks
I'm looking it up.
because it's
That's
got a
like-
trigger finger.
It's crazy because the 40th anniversary for Return of the Jedi,
Oh,
not
yeah,
Return of the
I see
Jedi, Empire Strikes Back. They came out with the remember the Luke Skywalker with
Yes.
Yoda,
Yes.
and he came with 3 sets of hands.
Force push hand, the regular lightsaber holding hand, and a trigger hand from
Yep.
gun. He came fully.
So like
stocked.
I gotta take his hands whenever I do a Jedi shot now, and I have to swap hands with just that one figure because he has the hands that you need.
Yep.
To make it look more accurate, because no Jedi is.
Yeah, I just saw that in Thor's. Picture.
he's got
I would
that-
have never noticed it, because you have it angled in such a way, like he could be like in the midst of, like
right, but you can
But yeah,
you clearly see the trigger finger. It's like what?
Yeah, it's bad.
And it's sad because you even Power Rangers come with a closed fist and I don't understand Black Series why they maybe they're gun fanatics or something. I don't know. It's like throwing the trigger finger.
It's just so dumb.
Did you get that trigger finger in there? Did you get it in there? Yeah, I got it.
It's so
I got it.
stupid.
Put it in the package. I got it.
Okay, I have another question for you all. I'm in the process of cleaning my workshop, which has all my accessories and everything in it, right? And it's all a mess right now. So I'm like at the ground floor of like a system. I need to implement a system for all my accessories, all my figures, everything. I want to know how you guys do it. How do you guys keep track of all the stuff for your figures, and then also keep track of. Okay, Zach's gonna start. All right, Green, lay it on me. What do you got
What you
here?
got, Green?
I've got one of those.
Okay, so what is this for? One figure? Is this for like I see a whip in there? I see a bazooka in there.
Sounds like a good time.
You're muted, I think. Green, I think you're muted or something. We can't hear you. Can't hear your voice. No.
Nope.
No.
You're gonna have to use
I can
sign
read
language.
lips though. I can read lips. That's why I knew what you said. He's like, "What? How are you responding?"
Okay. All right. Come on back to us.
We'll pop back in. Similar to Sully, you said you similarly have
I have a few different
why am I
things
so
that I can use. But what I showed Zach the other day, what I started doing was, so here's the toys, but then I started using the tacky stuff.
Look at this.
Oh, shit.
Oh, sweet.
So I just,
Awesome is
so they're
that?
just,
Oh, that's dope. I love that.
And it looks cool.
Yes, it does.
so like here's all of Batman's
Oh,
Batarangs and
yes.
stuff.
And they're just easy for you to like eyeball them
So I can-
whenever you need
Yeah,
it.
so I can see him. But
You see,
I'm
I
like, all right,
love
want
that
one.
idea. That's
Or
very
and
cool.
I've got the Joker's stuff over here.
Oh, nice. Dude,
So that's what I've been using.
slick.
That's cool.
That's a good idea. I love that.
It is a good idea. It is a very good idea.
Because it's just you eyeball it. I need that like saw. I
Right,
need that
right.
crowbar. I need that like
Well,
it's
then
right there.
Or then I also have those little drawers where I just pull out. I'm like, there's a whole bunch of guns in that drawer. But then you
Yeah.
got to go through the drawer and try to find all the little guns in that little,
Yes.
That's
like
right.
the nut and bolt drawer. So that's why I started putting them up on the.
Can you hear me now?
Yeah, we
Yeah.
got you.
Yes.
We got you.
Oh,
Started
sweet.
putting them on the side of the shelf so I can
That
see them.
is such a good
Okay.
idea, man. He just was showing us Green. He has them. Show us real quick. Show us real quick
Sure.
again.
Throw it up. What you got?
He's got him. Man, that's so awesome. I love that. That's dope.
So I started putting the stuff right here with the blue tape kind of stuff,
Oh,
blue
sick.
tack. So that way, if you want a gun, you can just grab the gun and
Mhm.
whatever, put it back
That
on
is
the.
so dope, dude. Because you got the
Nice.
shelving. You've already got shelving. So you're right.
Right.
Perfect. Perfect.
All the batarangs and stuff.
That
He
is
made his
sick looking
own. That's
decoration,
Jason
too.
Bourne.
Yeah, Jason Bourne. oh man.
So I can see you making a little like coat rack for all your soft goods too.
I thought I had
Right?
thought about it. I also started thinking about doing like a taxidermy thing with all the extra heads.
Damn
Well,
it.
just
No.
have like a wall of heads.
You
and,
like little
Wolverine and
stands
stuff.
for the heads?
He's Craven the Hunter of toy
That's awesome.
collection.
All right, Zach, lay it on me.
All right. So like for this one, I have it kind of organized. So like these are like Indiana Jones accessories. I have like Star Wars stuff right here. Got lightsabers. And then I have a separate one for like Mezco accessories. And what's
Okay.
cool about these is it comes with these different slides you can put in to where you can
Oh,
make
yeah.
your own individual sections. So I have like each section for like a character. So like my Mezco Superman, I have all of his accessories in one little section. And then I have like my Mezco Batman. And I try to keep
Right.
everything together. So that way, when like I pull out a figure and want to pose it or whatever, I know exactly where that
Where it
figure's
is.
accessories are, and I can go in and grab it. And they're cheap too. They're like $4.
Oh shit.
They have like
That's awesome.
Yeah.
the small ones, and then they have. Oh, hold on.
That's awesome. I like that.
Then they have the big ones too.
Oh, sweet.
Ooh,
That's
okay.
dope.
Okay.
That's inexpensive. That's good.
Yeah.
That's good. That's
That
really
is a good
Walmart in
method.
the fishing section.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's
And what
really
about for
cool.
your bigger items? Do you have bigger boxes for your bigger items? Oh, and
So-
also, side note, is that the Legend of Zelda sword behind you, hanging on your wall?
Yes, it is.
Awesome.
Like, yes, it is.
That's so sick.
Oh, you
Damn,
noticed
dude.
it in the background?
Oh, that thing looks heavy.
Damn,
That
that's
looks
dope.
legit.
This is my baby.
That is so
Oh,
dope.
my goodness.
Damn,
That's a real
dope.
sword.
Beautiful.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Fuck, man.
Has the,
Wow.
little Triforce insignia
Yeah.
engraved on it.
That's beautiful.
Very nice.
Woo! That is awesome.
Dang, dude. That's crazy.
Ah!
Don't cut off your foot, man.
Right?
It's like, ah, shit. I'll be
Yeah.
back, guys. I just cut my foot off.
Jeez.
Thankfully, it's not sharp, so if I do fuck up, I'm not.
You're
Hopefully, not hurt myself.
You're not in
Okay.
the hospital.
It looks like it is, man. That's a beauty.
But
Okay, so for the
like,
bigger accessories, you have
yeah.
Oh, you got
Yes.
one too. Okay,
Yes,
nice,
perfect.
nice, Sully.
okay.
Nice.
All right.
What
What about like
bigger
furniture and
accessories and like
Oh, furniture.
dio
That
pieces
just
of
sits on the
furniture?
shelf.
I have like just a bigger tub that I put
Yeah.
all that in. I'll put like furniture in like plastic bags so that way I can keep like everything together. Like
Right.
if it's a couch set or something like that. But
Okay.
I need to be more organized with my bigger accessories because they're all just like lumped in this one tub, so I have to go through digging wherever I need
Yeah.
to find it. But
Well, at least
it's
I mean,
not a perfect system, but it works for me.
I would think it'd be much easier to find the couch than like a specific gun you're looking for in the little compartment, right?
That's true.
Right, yeah.
Okay.
Well, for me, Zach, I just have them on the shelves and I have the characters sitting on the couch.
Okay, you keep them in it. Yeah, that way.
Okay,
Okay.
nice.
Swap out.
So I know where the couch is. I just have to remove, like, currently Batman and Superman are sitting on the couch because I'm doing
Okay.
that stupid dad jokes.
Dad jokes. Love them.
Those are perfect, man.
Yeah,
Yeah. Yes. Oh, man.
absolutely.
So what do
currently
you
they're
think?
occupied.
What do you thinking? What do you think is your approach, Sequential? What do you think?
I don't know. I like all these approaches. I think my only problem is like actually using the system. You know, like because
Mm.
I mean, even my system right now, which is not really a system at all, but I'm terrible at like when I use something, like I just kind of throw it back into whatever, or I just leave it here, and also all my stuff just ends up everywhere, right? So I think really my main thing is if I need to pick a system and stick to the system.
There you go. I think what I've done, and I think I can blame Mezco, because they come with the baggie. All the
Yeah.
Mezcos come with the baggie.
Mhm.
So following suit with that, I have like a big bins, you know, those big bins, drawer bins you could get at Walmart, the big
Mhm.
ones that slide out.
Yeah.
So following Mezco's suit, I just got more plastic baggies for the rest of my stuff. But then they're divided in the drawers
Mm.
based on the manufacturer. Like all the Mezcos in there,
Okay.
all the Hasbro Marvel
Yeah.
Legends in there, all the
Okay.
GI Joes in that drawer. But they're still in the baggies. Like
Yeah, I
Mezco.
have all the loose figures in those pull-out drawers too. Those work
Yeah.
Do
great.
you?
Yeah.
Okay.
gets it up out of the way. But I'm going to. I'm thinking I want to use a combination of what Sully and Green are doing, with maybe using attack for some of the stuff that I know I use more frequently, and putting
Yeah.
it right there on the display, and then
Yeah.
getting the tackle
Yeah.
box for some of the other stuff too. That's not a bad idea. Not a bad idea at all.
Not a bad idea at all. Yeah.
What do you
So,
do with
Zach,
yours,
yep.
Blitz? Oh, go ahead, Sully. Let's see.
Well, I just telling Zach the other thing I have are these drawers.
Oh yes,
So I
yes, the tackle box.
Oh yeah.
Oh,
You showed
nice.
me those
So-
before.
Or screw- yeah.
So like I have
you
all
got
a
the
bunch
big
of
honking
guns and
ones.
stuff.
Yeah, that's
Guns
sweet
and
too.
stuff,
I
yeah,
like
so-
that one. That's a good
Or all
idea,
the
Do you
Almost-
do you organize yours by figure or just like all guns in one or like?
Yeah, all
it's
food
by-
items in one or what?
Yeah, I have all
Mhm.
the food items in one. I have like all knives in one. So if I need
Oh,
a sword
sick.
or something, so
Nice.
these would be like, get out in the light.
See,
So all the
that's
swords and stuff are right
Yeah.
here.
I like
that's one
that
of
too.
that's one of the
Oh,
things
yeah.
that I've been thinking about. Like, if I put all my swords together, am I going to know or remember which sword is Conan's or which
Oh,
sword
yeah,
is
right.
Mythic Legion?
Mhm.
Like,
Yeah.
I'm wondering how far I should go with this. Like, do I? Okay, here's all my Mythic Legion weapons. Here's all
Right.
my, like, part of me thinks, oh, I'll remember, but then part of me knows that that's complete crap.
Yeah.
Well, if you really need to remember, like, just go with what you think looks good in their hand. But if you want his actual sword, you can always go online and be like, Conan, Mezco, what sword did he have? You can
Yeah.
see it. And be
That's
like,
true.
all right,
Yeah.
and then you can go grab it. If you're
Yeah.
worried about forgetting.
Right.
Well, I'm pretty sure I'm not going to confuse a Mythic Legion sword for Conan's sword.
right.
But like, you get the idea. Like, I'm just wondering because I have what, I've got to have like 50 swords by this
Yeah,
point,
Mhm.
And I don't really care about like, oh, this guy has to have this one, he
Right.
has to have his sword. I'm more of a go with what looks cool. But
Yeah.
but then the other part of me is like, well, once you do that, there's no going back, right?
Yeah, it's all in at that
It's
point.
all in, yeah.
Huh. Blitz, what do you do? Did he freeze?
Well, he
I
was
think
playing
so.
with that Mr.
Yeah, I
Freeze.
think he. Oh,
There
you
he
froze
is.
for a second. Yeah, you froze for a second. It's like, what did you do? And you just gave this lean back, like, what?
Oh, because I was looking at, so like my Mezco stuff is displayed in the boxes. So I'll open the Mezco and I'll put it back. So that's that. The same thing
Okay.
with my Storm collectible Mortal Kombat figures.
Okay.
So when it comes to Black Series figures, I have the weapon. So I have Detox, right? But I have
Yeah.
spice racks inside there for
Oh.
the Black Series. So it creates like a tier, like a stepway.
Uh-huh.
So it's easy for me to display the figure and put the weapon right in front of them.
Ooh,
Nice.
And I have enough space to do that.
okay.
Now,
Nice, too.
with my wrestling figures, I don't have spice racks. So I don't have the luxury of putting them in the details with the hands next to them just like a grab and go. So what I use is something like what they have. I have a little plastic thing, right? But I put the hands in like little Ziploc bags.
Yeah.
And I write whose hands they are on.
Okay, yeah.
Oh,
And then I fold them and then I pop
Okay.
them in the little plastic container.
Sick.
And then if I need like British Bulldog's hands, I'll go get British Bulldog's hands.
Oh, that's
Or
sick.
Right.
anybody else's, and I'll go from there.
Okay.
Same thing with the Lightning Collection hands for whenever I do
Right.
Power Ranger shots.
Nice.
I have the hands for who goes where in a little plastic thing, and same thing.
Okay,
Nice.
that makes sense.
AB,
Yeah,
how do you store yours?
Like almost like grains too. I store mine in like little containers too.
Okay.
I'll
let's
have,
see. Oh, nice.
Oh yeah.
Hold on. Let's see.
Oh yeah.
Hold on. Hold it. Keep it up. Keep it up.
Let's see, a head, Spider-Man.
Oh, nice.
Oh,
Nice.
so is that specifically a Spider-Man box right there?
Yeah, I have like two Marvel ones, and then I'll have like a bigger one of like my DBZ ones, and then
Uh-huh.
I'll have like my whole NECA, and then I have a thing of like the whole thing of just Demon Slayer.
Oh,
Okay.
All that
sick.
stuff on there.
Okay.
Oh word.
Yeah.
And then for like props and stuff like that, I'll have like a little like these Tupperware things too.
Oh,
So I
yeah.
have
Nice.
word.
Oh yeah, that works.
Yes.
like street. I have like one for like the street, and then I have one for like the forest,
Oh,
and then
that's
like
sick.
rocks.
Yeah,
and
that
then,
works. That works.
Nice.
You guys are so much organized than I am. My shit is like
and then
everywhere else.
Oh, nice.
dishes.
Oh yeah.
Got all the
Okay.
food products.
Okay.
That's dope.
There you go.
Like
Oh.
my castle diorama has been a storage for like all my forest stuff. Like literally, like I don't know if you guys can see. I'll pop it up, but like on the top is like the grass,
Let's see.
like the rocks and shit. Behind
You
it
gotta
is,
do what you gotta
the
do.
trees.
Right.
Oh yeah, you got them stored in the castle. Yeah,
And then my mythic legions, the weapons are just in front of them. I'll
in
give you
front of
guys-
them. Okay,
hold on.
that works.
Mhm.
The shield and everything just in front of them. That's cool.
Yeah, and it looks cool.
Oh.
I can't wait for more. And now that I'm going to ChrisCon next weekend, and they'll be there,
Yeah.
or I might grab a Cosmic just to see how they are.
Oh,
Do it,
dude.
man. I couldn't
Yeah.
find
Do
the
it,
I couldn't find the chick out in a while, so I guess
I have
I'm
a couple of those on pre-order.
You got them on wave one?
Nice.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, I might
Are you
take a
getting
look
any
and
of those sequential? The
Yeah, I got a couple on pre-order. I don't think it's the wave one though.
You did wave two?
I think it's wave two. Yeah.
I have no
Yeah.
idea.
Oh.
But
I
man,
really
they
don't
look
want to
cool.
get into it though, because
Oh,
I'm
I know.
gonna need another detox, man.
and you're
I
gonna
got
have to
7,
build.
no.
You're gonna have to build like all these sci-fi diodes.
Yeah,
for 'em,
spaceports
too.
and stuff.
You know,
yeah.
'cause- yeah, spaceports. They're gonna look weird in the castle.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know. I
You don't
might
know.
grab one today.
Oh no, that's true. That's true. They might look
What
awesome in
other
the
planet
castle.
have you been on, Zach? They might have freaking castles on Tatooine. I don't know. Not Tatooine, but
Speak
They
some other
definitely
planet. You don't know.
That's weird.
You don't know.
I know.
Speaking of which, FYI, I saw a post. Someone, I forget who it was. They're actually getting ready to discontinue the detox. They're coming out with this other one
Really?
called. It starts with a B. Yeah, I don't know how to pronounce it, but it's gonna be. It's different. It's not
Are
the
they on
same.
clearance?
But they're still regular price, but they're getting ready to be discontinued. Like
Oh,
they're
wow.
getting
I'm about
ready.
to-
So I picked up another one. I got it coming tomorrow or something like that because I was like, damn it, I might as well get it before it's gone because I'd hate it be out of stock.
I have 8, man, and like
Yeah,
my wife
you do.
wants to kill me.
Wow.
Yeah.
I've got 2.
Yeah, I have 2 right now.
If I get another one, it's over. Like I don't know what's gonna happen to me.
You're gonna be in the detox.
And Ryan's not here to save me this time. but
Right.
it's great stuff. Man.
You're gonna have a removable head.
Oh, man. Yeah.
Well,
So
go ahead.
no, I was gonna say, at ChrisCon is the new pack, the 2-pack with the skeleton astronaut, or those gonna be? They're not
That's
till
that's Legion Con in November.
Okay, November. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm gonna have to pay you to pay Toyag somehow. I don't know. You guys are gonna have to
Yeah.
have to double it up or something. That thing looks so awesome. The Mythic just keeps getting better and better in my opinion. Man, they just keep
I really screwed up by not getting that Monkey King.
What?
be out
You
again.
let it.
I don't know
They're
what I was
gonna-
thinking.
They're gonna do
Yeah.
a retailers exclusive from an insider that I heard.
Oh, nice.
I
Nice.
can't tell you who told me,
Right.
but it's supposed to
Nice.
be. They're gonna do a retailers exclusive.
Oh,
Okay.
that's sweet. That's
All right.
sweet. That's so sweet.
Wait, do you have a time frame on this?
Probably like in another 2 months.
All right. I can
Yeah,
wait.
that makes about sense because that's how they
Word.
did the head. It was
I'm
a couple
jumping in.
months after. Yeah.
You got to do
I,
it.
I want the original Headless Horseman.
Yeah.
Like the new one looks cool, but I still like the original better. I'm like,
Yeah.
Right. Because
You can still get them. You can still get them when they go to cons. Like when
That's right.
4 Horsemen goes, they still have them, and
Do
they
they?
sell
Oh, do
them
they?
retail. Yeah,
Yeah.
Time to go to
but
a
they're
con,
limited.
so-
They're like real limited.
I know. I know. They
Or
probably
you
have
just
something
pay
in
those
Orlando.
eBay prices.
Right.
I'm tired of paying the eBay prices.
Yeah.
That's
Seriously.
what
I
I'm
have
saying.
all
Like
these-
I when I first got into Mythics, the guys know I spent $1,000 like in
You
2
sure
days
did.
trying to play catch up after I got into Mythics.
Yeah, you went.
And it was
you went
like-
ham.
It was like 3 weeks later. They was like, "Welcome to All Star Wave," and I'm like, "I just paid fucking $300." It was like $37.99.
You got.
Oh man.
Oh man. Now with the waves that what's coming out, we were asking this the other night. Who do you think is going to be what do you think is going to be the new figure obscuras that are coming for holidays? What are you guys thinking?
That's a
What-
great question.
What do you guys think for holidays? What do you think? Who would
I
they
want-
do?
I don't know. Like Headless Horseman, they should do an Ichabod Crane.
Ooh,
That'd be nice.
That'd be cool,
that's
right?
a good one.
That'd be great.
That'd be sick.
That'd be
Yeah.
nice.
You know what I was thinking? Maybe like a werewolf figure for
Oh
Halloween.
yeah.
Ooh, for Halloween. Whoa.
That's cool.
Whoa,
I like
that'd
that.
be nice. What about Christmas?
What about Scrooge?
Yeah.
In a knight armor, right?
Yeah.
That'd be all right. That'd be all right.
Or
I'd still say some type of like abominable snowman style figure.
Oh, there
Oh,
you
if
go.
they did an abominable
Oh,
snow,
that would be
oh,
dope.
man, that'd be sick, dude.
Did they?
I still
did
think they
a
should do the
Krampus?
reindeer.
That'd be cool too.
Did they do a Krampus? Or did
They
somebody?
did
or was
too.
it-
They did
okay,
too.
that's what I thought.
Yeah,
I thought they already did
So-
one. Yeah.
They did the black one, and then they did last year. Came out
The
the
red
red
one.
one, the limited edition red one. Well,
Right.
Oh,
not limited edition. It was the Big Bad Toy Store exclusive one,
Yes, it was Big Bad.
and it was all red. And that fucking figure looks way better than the original.
It does. It's
Yeah.
awesome. Yeah, abominable stuff. That would be perfect, like a
Yeah.
Yeti type thing.
Yeah.
I still think they should
Oh,
capitalize on the Santa figure, and
Yeah.
like release a reindeer with a sleigh as in like an.
I was just about to say like,
oh yeah,
like
yeah,
Rudolph.
that'd be nice.
That'd
That
be
would
cool.
be
Like
nice.
evil Rudolph with like fangs.
That would be real
Mhm.
nice.
I mean,
Evil Rudolph with fangs.
one thing about Four Horsemen Studios
Maybe
is
no.
they love to listen to the people. And
Mhm.
when the Santa Claus
Mhm.
figure came out, everybody who had the moose was using the moose with Santa Claus as if it was some sort of
Yeah.
type like mythical
right.
reindeer or whatever. And people kept asking them like, "You guys should do a reindeer. You guys should do a reindeer." So they're like, "Oh, you know, they're not gonna be like, yeah, we're gonna do one." They're like, "Oh, we'll see what happens." So there was another rumor going around that they're doing some type of reindeer. I don't know if it's gonna be part of the Figura Obscura for Christmas, but they're planning on doing other animals.
Nice. I can
Well,
see that.
whatever they do, they'll kill it, of course.
Oh yeah, it's gonna be out.
Oh, yeah.
Those guys are unstoppable.
Which I'm excited because we know we're building towards a dragon, and when they do that dragon, I'm gonna lose my mind.
Oh,
I think that's coming at the end of next year, not this year. I think it's coming the end of next year.
So they'll tease it the end of this year, and then it'll come out
Yeah.
into next year.
okay.
Only because remember so Poxus is coming out in September, October. And
Okay,
he's the third horseman.
right.
Then the last horseman, which is Necromanus or whatever his name is, he's scheduled to come out March, April of next year.
That's right.
So
right.
Four Horsemen Studios Mythic Legion Mythos is built around the Four Horsemen. Once you have the Four Horsemen, what are you going to do after that?
Right.
So then they started talking about dragons and other mythical creatures.
Yes.
So I think we're going to get like a dragon sometime next year, and it's gonna be fucking mad. It's gonna be bigger than the trolls.
Oh yeah, it'll be huge.
Oh, it better be.
It'll be huge. It'll be huge. That'll be wow.
Are there any good dragons out there right now?
I don't think so.
Like
McFarlane got statues.
Not that I know of.
articulated dragons?
No. I mean, you've
McFarlane
got the old
imitation
school.
ones.
Yeah, and you've got the old school Fing Fang Foom from the old Marvel Legends. But he's not. He's old. Like, and plus that figure's like $400 or something. It's ridiculous for an old figure. But yeah, nothing current that would fit.
Damn.
Yeah.
You imagine a 2-foot dragon
Dude.
full length?
Oh, that'd
Dude.
be nuts.
And like multiple points of articulation on the neck, or maybe
Yes.
like a wired neck or something.
Yeah.
We spoke
Dude.
about this not too long ago. So the same way they did the trolls, like there's an ice troll, a fire troll, or whatever it is. Like they can do multiple dragons. They can do different colors, different sizes,
Yeah.
and of course different sculpts because that's what they do.
Right.
Like a blue dragon would be sick.
Oh yeah.
Like a nice blue dragon, red eyes. Oh my god.
So Zach, how they could do the neck is how they did like Doc Ock's arms.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So they could do like a flip.
Dude.
So they could do it that way.
Or they could do it. I think I know for a fact the from 5K Toys the Diablo I got. He has his tail's interesting because it's segmented at the scales. And I know NECA did the same thing with the new creature of the Black Lagoon. He segmented under his plates. So
Really?
that's where they put the points of articulation. So they could segment the neck of the dragon and it would be like a different. And in the front where you might see a little cut because it's more smooth, but that would be where the cut is. And then the back of the neck would be segmented, which would be kind of
Let me tell you.
Yeah.
I don't care how much the dragon costs.
Oh yeah.
It will be mine. And I'm pretty sure my wife is gonna tell me I'm gonna have to go fly with it. And I don't even care.
Dragon.
I don't even care.
It'll be worth it.
Yep.
Yeah. I'm imagining that now that we saw Super 7 pull off the Thundercat lair, definitely Mythic's gonna come with a huge dragon. Like, because the Thundercat lair is probably one of the largest items yet so far from not from a major retailer like Hasbro or Mattel or something. But so I would think that now that they see that got pulled off, that the dragon will be huge. It'll probably be.
I mean, the dragon has been teased by them for like the last 2 years.
Yes.
Like if you ever read the lore of the Land of Mythos, like the dragon is mentioned like several times.
And it's also and they've also teased it in the card art in the background art. It's
Right.
Dragon
But
pops in.
now I didn't really think about this until I just mentioned the lore of Mythos. They keep mentioning the dragon. So you know how they like to talk in fucking codex.
Yeah.
Like it could be one real big mythical dragon, and it could be the one from the cover art,
Right.
and that'll be like the end all of everything.
Now, I would wonder with Mythic, would they do that like a HasLab type of thing, or how would you think they would execute you purchasing it?
I think they're so confident in what they put out.
Mhm.
Like, think about it. Their basic figures are $37, and they sell out so fast.
They do.
And even when they sell out, they find ways to contact their warehouse overseas to make more.
They do.
So like,
They do that.
I think they're so confident that it'll sell. It won't be like a HasLab thing. Maybe a Legion Con thing where, you come in and whatever. But I think if they were to put it out, like, it would sell out instantly, no matter what it costs.
Yeah, you're right. You're right.
The quality that they put out with those figures.
Yeah.
And they're constantly improving. Like the next, not the Poxus wave, the following wave after that, the Necromanus wave and the All-Star wave are on the new body.
Yes, they are.
And like that new body that they put out is 10 times better than the original body.
It is, man.
And they never changed the cost.
No, they didn't. They actually didn't. Yeah. And speaking
now,
of that, no, go ahead, Bill.
I was just gonna say, like with the soft goods and the chain link over before the helmet, like they added stuff and kept the cost.
And kept the cost the same.
So I feel like they're gonna be so confident in whatever they put out with how the dragon looks, size, and price that people are just gonna be like, I'm getting it.
Yeah, yeah, and he's right, because even after the wave comes out, right? If you're ordering at the normal price, $37, even when the wave comes out and it goes to the online retailers, say it goes to Big Bad, or it goes to their other in-store retailers, and they may bump it up to $50, they still sell out.
Oh yeah,
they still sell out. So he's right. I would think that the dragon would be $500 and it'll still sell.
Yeah.
You know what's crazy? I think the dragon is gonna be like 300. I don't think it's gonna be more than that, because
how much were the trolls?
160.
And they're huge.
Yeah, they're right.
They're pretty big.
I can't see the dragon being more than
300 is a good price.
350 the most. 350 the most.
What's
and
that,
that's
Zach?
with them taking a loss.
What'd you say, Green?
No, I was going to say 300. That's a good price.
Oh,
For
it's
as
still
big as like they're probably going to make the dragons, and with like, because you could do all kinds of like crazy like fire accessories and stuff like that. Different wings.
Yes.
Yeah, I could see him coming out with like a new color each year, right?
Right.
Yeah.
Get used out of the mold. They come out with a new color every year.
And people would be
That's what I'm
on
saying.
that
I'm pretty
too.
sure it's going to be the same mold, maybe a different dragon head, like what they did with
Right.
the trolls. They
That's
use the
right.
same body, like the frost troll. The frost troll came with 2 different head sculpts, and it looks like 2 different trolls. You get 2 of the same dragon and just do like 2 different head sculpts.
And you know what? Now going back to the trolls and thinking of it, and dragons sometimes have this. I could see like at the crown of the head, and maybe on the paws or whatever, I could see there being like soft goods like hair, even like they might even have like soft goods hair. Some
That'd be
dragons
crazy.
have that, I could see
That'd
them
be
incorporating
crazy.
that. Like they always push it, and even Collectible says the latest All-Star wave, you can see the difference between the new and old figs. New figs, same price, tons of accessories and soft goods. Yeah, they're one of the top mythics. If you're not into them and you allow yourself to go ahead and go down that rabbit hole, you're not disappointed. They're
for
very, very high quality, very fully painted, fully. I mean, they're fully sculpted. They're very neat. What's up, Prime? They're very. They're just good. It's a good line, man. It's a good line. It's a really good line. So
They could also saddle them.
Yes. Yes.
If they put saddles on them, then you got a whole bunch of other soft goods.
That's
You can
Oh,
put some reins in them so they can
Oh
rein
my
them in.
God, that'd
dude,
be nuts.
for sure, for sure.
Oh, that'd be nice.
But that was one of the things they did too with the horses for the All-Star wave. The not the one that just came out now, but the one prior.
Uh-huh.
They did the horse with the soft goods.
They did.
and it was the same price as like the regular horses with nothing.
Huh.
Connexus, I will pawn my wedding ring to buy the dragon. I'll get it back at some point, but if need be, I'm getting that dragon when the time comes.
Good
It would be
call.
I wouldn't be surprised, but I would be some like shocked if like when they put out the dragon. Imagine them putting out a 2-headed dragon.
Yes.
Oh, come
Yes.
on. Yes.
Yes.
Take my money.
Yeah.
I keep waiting for the Ghidorah 3-headed dragon from Godzilla. I keep waiting for someone to put that out. But maybe Mythic Legion will beat them to it.
Do it so they'll beat him
Because
to
they're
it.
not going to do a Godzilla, but they'll do their
Exactly.
own.
But they could do a 3-headed dragon. They could do a
Yeah.
2-headed
Or
dragon.
they could do that. They could actually do that through Figura Obscura.
That's right. Absolutely.
That's true.
Absolutely.
That is true.
And what's crazy about it now, I wouldn't be surprised if they repurposed the head. Say they repurposed the head and made it into like an Asian dragon serpent. Like they could do that too. Repurpose the head and then make a different body where it's like Shenron almost, but
Oh, man.
it's a mythical dragon. Man, they've got so many options.
So many options.
Yeah, so many options. Man.
But
I'm
that's
just all in.
yeah.
Yeah, there you go.
I don't even
And then
care
if they
what
did
it is.
if they did multiple heads, and then you could put one head on the wall, so it's like you mounted the head.
Yeah.
On the wall.
Yes.
Slaying the dragon.
Oh.
That'd be awesome if it came with like a mount, like a back mounting board, and
Yep.
you could actually do that. That's a great.
Okay,
idea.
Mythic. I know you're not paying attention to us, but the fellas from behind the plastic are dropping some gems. Gems are being dropped.
Saddles, head
You can
mount.
pay them now. Go ahead.
I'm an idea person.
Pay them right now and get it done, man. 'Cause
Look at
You
that,
know what will
Sully.
be dope? I'm sorry. Go ahead, Zach.
I was just gonna say, Sully. Look, we don't need Jay for ideas.
You know
while
what will
he's
be
off being
dope?
antisocial.
Yes,
If they made the dragon with like little slots on the body or under here, so that way you could create action scenes like with a knight or somebody putting a sword through the bottom of the dragon through the mouth,
man.
or actually having the sword go inside the body.
Oh, man.
Oh yeah,
I
and
think that'd be
little
dope.
pinholes for arrows.
Yeah,
Right.
Dude.
I think that'd be amazing.
And you could totally work that in with all the scales and stuff.
You could.
Hide it.
I'm gonna talk
Yeah.
to Jeremy now on Sunday when I go in there. Jeremy, let me holler at you real quick, man.
Man, great ideas.
Put a little LED light in the throat so it looks like fire's coming out of the mouth.
Yes.
Well, I mean, they did that on a Mario figure. Come on.
I
Yeah,
know.
right.
So they could definitely do, and they put a vapor. You can put vapor in it and make this. So they could definitely do that. Mythic Legions could do that.
Well,
Just have
they're
a
gonna-
swap out head.
They're gonna need to up their game and actually put a flamethrower in there.
There you go.
Forget the
Actual
water
fire.
vapor. Yeah, actual fire. That's right.
That way, Green can take it outside and light a cigarette.
Right off the
Light the
dragon. Oh,
Awesome.
all of a sudden, the live stream has 1,000 people in it. What the hell's this guy doing? It's lighting a cigarette with a Mythic Legions dragon. Yeah. Oh.
It's awesome.
Oh man, yeah, it's. You said it. You said it's.
You are silent again, Green. We can't hear you.
The Green, we can't hear you.
Can't hear you again.
We can not only hear that, but we could feel that.
Yeah.
Feel that. Yeah. We
You
could
saw
actually-
the bounce and he was like,
Yeah,
fuck.
we could feel that one.
Can't hear you.
Sequential.
Nope.
You said it, man. Yeah, jump out, jump,
What'd I say?
jump back in, jump back in. Just jump back in. You know how it does it. You said it, man. Premiums are definitely capturing the monies nowadays. They're definitely bringing forth worthy things. You know,
I just think that you can get a lot more mileage out of the premium figures.
Totally. Yeah.
It just seems like.
Here's my whole thing too: is I feel like across the board, and I feel, and really my only real complaint is kind of against the Marvel Legends team, to be honest.
Can you hear me now?
Yeah, we got you. But like,
Beautiful.
I'm one of the first because I've in Blitz 2 we've not been necessarily fans at all of McFarlane in that sense, but the last, like the Flash, the Jim Apparel Batman, that's all I've been asking for is just them in their classic spandex uniforms. And that new Flash looks fucking amazing. The Barry Allen, the cowl is perfect. Like it fits, it like lays, it drapes perfectly. That's all I've been wanting. All that textured piping and designs and all that, it's too movie looking. I don't care about that. I want classic.
He just needs to stop putting out
costume
fucking Batmans. Nobody needs 992 Batmans.
Nope.
And so when that Flash comes out, I'm getting that Flash. And that'll
I don't need a gold label Batman. I don't need a silver label Batman. I
Just
don't
regular
need
Batman.
no Batman.
I'm the Batman.
I will say though, have you seen that? I'm sure you have the Barbarian Batman or whatever.
He's pretty sick looking, but I
Pretty
want
awesome.
classic Batman. I want a classic.
I have the Superman
Batman.
version of that.
Oh, that's right.
I haven't opened it yet. But.
And but
But no.
that. No, I said on that note, he stepped up like with the sculpting. Even if you look at the ankles are almost sculpted perfect because they blend into the boot and they blend into the shoe, and then it's like so all that's happening because I think because of the premium guys out here putting the pressure on the premium.
I thought you
guys
were gonna
are
say
coming
it's happening because
in-
I cursed them out a lot.
It could be that. It's definitely like
It could be.
But I feel like the premium guys have been good for the toy community because they're making you go, okay, if I'm gonna spend my money over here, you do have that.
Do it, Sully. Open that puppy.
Oh, you want me to open it?
Oh yeah.
Sure.
Yeah, because nobody else has anything to open. It's all been
I
open.
I will next Sunday.
Yeah.
What are you opening next Sunday?
Storm Collectibles Kano.
Yes.
Oh,
he's
no.
coming. Yes.
All right.
That's dope.
He comes on Friday.
Nice. Okay, Sully, what's the rundown on this? How many? We got one head, one pair of hands.
Yeah, he just comes with an axe and a
And a
shield.
No.
He does
This
look
is
cool.
slaughter.
Yeah.
There is no trigger finger though.
There is no trigger finger.
No trigger finger.
And I think he cost probably $6 less, right? He's not more expensive. Yeah.
All right, here he is.
Oh yeah, yeah, he looks good.
He does look
Sparta.
And what's the
You
axe
gotta,
like?
you gotta create a photo now of him kicking like Batman.
Oh
Oh.
yeah, over a thing. Yes.
Yeah.
Well, I haven't got that Batman yet, but I can do a regular Batman, I guess.
Yeah,
That's fine. He makes like 9,000 Batmans. I mean,
That's
any
what-
Batman.
I know.
will suffice.
any Batman will do, and you have him kicking. This is Gotham or Metropolis.
Doesn't have the saying ring, but I think you can make it work.
Yeah. Get this on here.
But yeah, these guys are stepping it up, man. So I appreciate that people are changing it up, man, and getting it. It's good for the community.
Absolutely, yeah.
And it's a premium. The premiums are bringing it to you.
You know what it is? The premiums are finally targeting adults. Before
Yes.
it was targeting everybody and just trying to keep up. Now it's targeting the toy collectors in
Yep.
general. It's targeting the toy photographers in
Yes.
general.
Yeah.
They're like, fuck them kids. Like,
Yeah.
they not spending $90 on this figure. Adults,
No.
let's go.
That's true. Adults, let's go. Oh, Prime, I didn't find Zuri. I think it's about a week or two behind some of the guys that made Carrier. So I'm gonna check next weekend to see if she. I looked this weekend, but nothing so far. And if I can't find it next weekend, I'll just pull the trigger on like.
Nah, brother, I got you. I'll grab her. If I see her at ChrisCon, I'll grab her at ChrisCon for you.
Oh, there you go, man. I'll cash. Tell me, and I'm cash apping you right at the booth.
Trying to get his hand back in because I ripped his hand off.
Oh,
Damn.
Oh,
you guys, I'm gonna step away for just a sec. I'll be right
Okay.
back.
there you
That
go.
McFarlane plastic is hefty.
I know.
You might break a sweat putting that hand back on.
Oh my god, it's ridiculous. I'm definitely putting like indents in my thumb trying to push his
damn.
hand.
Oh shit!
Jesus. I was being sarcastic.
Right.
I can't get that little peg back in,
Peg back.
Oh.
and because this thing is in the way, his bracelet's in the way.
And if you slide it
Oh,
off,
I
then
know what
you're
you're talking
gonna have to take it back off. But you want it
Well,
on there.
Well, the
you-
bracelet won't come off.
Oh, I thought it was a slide off one. Interesting.
No, for some reason it doesn't.
It's on there. Yeah.
It's on there.
It looks like you have to do the heat and treat.
I might have to.
Which I'm actually happy. I mean, this is not really probably a good thing, but because of so much heat,
Anyway,
there's no heat and treats I've been doing lately because the damn figures are damn near melting in the box when they show up.
right?
Oh yeah, it's crazy over there, right? It's like 105.
Yeah, everywhere though. It's getting
Mhm.
nuts.
I'm over here complaining about 89 degrees, man.
Nice.
There we go.
Oh, that's sick.
I actually like the paint tone of him, of
Right.
just the sculpt itself. I'm glad he didn't go with a ridiculous bright paint.
Oh, I know. He muted
Yeah.
it, and it works.
Mhm.
The muted look works.
Yeah.
This is Metropolis.
There's
You gotta kick a scalper off the edge.
Yes.
yes.
I am a toy photographer.
That's a good one. Nice. How much did you pick them up for?
I got it at a secondhand store. It looks like it was $18.90. No, it's a green sticker. $18.99.
Nice. See, and that's my whole thing. If you're basic figure pricing, then you're good. But it's when you get my problem with Hasbro is you're getting into $35, $40 for a basic figure. That's ridiculous. Stop. Don't do that. It's not, you got to keep it at basic price. That's where it should be at. Basic price works. You know what you're getting. But yeah, it's premium has definitely been, it's been weird. It's been a weird rabbit hole to go down that because I can just think even just a year ago, I was like, do I spend that type of money on one figure? But now it's
Now it's like fuck it. It's like second nature.
it's like second nature.
Yeah.
Right. You do something and you get it and you're good. You're good to go.
I think that I don't know if that's like an evolution of toy photographers in general. Like I started off just buying cheaper toys because I had nothing, so I was just trying to expand as much as I had.
That's
and
right.
then you get to the point where you're like, okay, I have enough. I need to slow down. So if you slow down, now instead of buying, $120 toys, now you can buy, like 2 or 3 $200 or $100 toys.
That's right. You're right.
Yeah.
I think you're right. It's very interesting. But I mean, I love it, man. I love that we have these options and we have the ability to dive into this line or that line, and just it's nice, man. It's really nice. It's really nice. It's a good collecting era.
Yep.
I don't know what's next. I can't even think of what's next. Where they're going with stuff nowadays. It's. I mean, so much good stuff. It's wow.
Getting our mind blown left and right.
I think what. Oh, actually, I kind of do feel like that. I think the next wave is going to be vehicles. I think there's going to be more companies diving into more vehicles and releasing more vehicles across the line and giving you more opportunity with different types of vehicles.
McFarlane is gonna capitalize on that fucking 10,000 Batman 6-pack.
Oh yeah.
Like we're gonna get a Batman Forever Batmobile. We're gonna get a Batman.
Yeah, we will. That'd be nice.
Like that's definitely coming. He's not gonna miss out on that.
Oh,
Especially
man.
with how well the Batmobile sold the first time around
Yes.
and how it sold out the
That's
second
money.
time around.
A Batman
And the
Forever
Batwing.
Batmobile.
Yeah,
Yes.
the Batwing.
Yes. I'll take it. That's a good one.
That Batwing was ridiculously big.
Oh, I know, but in comparison, honestly, the price was good for
Yeah,
what
but
the size of it. So
Spin Master's price was much
that one was
better.
good too. It was real good.
As you guys can see, I don't know if you guys can see it on my wall. I have them actually.
Oh, nice.
Ooh, cool.
Oh, nice. Yeah.
Nice.
Have you shot
There
that?
you go.
The Spin Master one, yeah.
Mhm.
It's really dope.
Vehicles are coming, and I mean, even some of the newer Kickstarter guys that are dropping vehicles are fantastic, man. Like they're really doing their job, man. So it's fun. It's fun to see that and have it.
Vico says 6-pack Batmobile pack.
There you go, 6-pack Batmobile
Oh
pack.
my god.
$5.99, 6 Batmobiles, guys. Okay.
Yep.
But actually, that would be crazy price though. It's 6 Batmobiles and $5.99. That'd be crazy price. Because I swear I thought that the figure one was going to be way more than it actually ended up being. The re-release. I thought that was going to be way more, but he kept it under the bubble, and that's good. It's a good thing, man. It's really good.
We appreciate it.
We do. So before we dabble out, one last thing we always want to jump into. Did you say something sequential? Because you sounded muted too.
Oh, am I muted?
Nope.
No, he's not muted.
No, you're not.
No, you're good.
What do you guys got coming in the next week or two that you pre-ordered? What do you got coming in the next week or two?
I don't think I
Excited.
saw
I
anything
don't
coming.
think I have anything. Let me check. My my old.
I
Big
have
Bad Toy
actually.
Store.
I have another one of these guys, the Vinny guy, coming tomorrow
Do you?
because I ended up getting him
Nice.
on eBay because I was tired of waiting
Oh yeah, that's right.
for the Vinny to come in, so I finally got him on eBay, and it's of course a week later after I got him on Vinny, Mezco's like, "Hey, we're shipping you." Not Vinny, Jackie.
Jack.
We're sending you your Jackie. I'm like, okay.
What?
So now I'm gonna have to sell my Jackie on eBay. Try to.
Oh,
I'm gonna
nice.
try. Like maybe I'm gonna try to spend the same outrageous or sell it for the same outrageous price that I paid for mine. So maybe I'll even out. I'm like, I'll get my money back and just pay the regular price, the original. You know what I mean?
Right. Oh.
Yeah.
All right. The next thing I have coming on pre-order
Oh.
is the Willie Nelson NECA figure.
Oh,
Nice.
awesome.
Oh,
Nice.
You were gonna rock that figure.
Yeah,
I looked at him.
it's gonna be
That's
awesome.
dope.
Yeah,
That
man.
is dope.
And the creature from the Black Lagoon.
Nice.
one.
Oh yes, nice. I
Gotta
know
have all the creatures.
That's gonna be sick,
Mhm.
Yeah.
man. Those are good ones, man. Those are really good. It's
I
good.
pre-ordered the Sean Connery,
Okay.
Indiana Jones, but he's not coming out until like December.
No, hold on, Sully. Let me just rephrase that. It says December, but Hasbro's been doing really good with that. December will now be September. So watch this.
Okay.
All right.
It'll be
We'll
early. Trust me, it'll be early.
Cool.
He's like, works for
coming.
me.
Works for me.
Sean Connery.
That's gonna be cool.
Sean Connery.
Prime. Did you guys see the render of the G.I. Joe Bam? I love it, dude. And it's not gonna be HasLab. It's gonna be regular release. It's gonna be badass. That's gonna be cool.
Cool.
And again, that's what I'm talking about. The vehicles are going to be the next stepping stone for so many of the manufacturers. Going to start pumping out more vehicles and getting them more readily available. AB, you got anything coming?
The last thing that I got in the mail is like the Hobie Brown head sculpt, but other than that, everything else is coming to
how
like
is that?
September. Oh, it's actually pretty dope, man. It looks clean. I like it, man.
I want
show it to us.
I want to get it. I want to get it so
I
bad.
do too.
Nice.
Damn it! I'm getting it tonight. Damn it! Ah, enable.
It is
Oh,
awesome.
Doris
I
says,
love
"I'm
it.
getting it tonight."
I absolutely
awesome.
love it.
I'm getting it.
That's sick.
Enable City.
Ugh, I'm gonna have to get it too. Not tonight.
Green, you got
Tomorrow.
anything coming?
Thursday, I have my Mezco Michael and my
Nice.
Super 7 Sewer Surfing Mikey coming.
Yes.
Cool.
Okay.
Nice.
And then my cloth goods uniform for Anya was supposed to
Yes!
come
Anya.
yesterday, but I'm assuming it's going to come Monday.
It'll show up.
So hopefully,
Nice.
You'll be in full effect.
and then Zombie Clown is sending me some stuff.
Oh yes,
So-
yeah,
Cool.
yes. Blitz, you
Yeah,
got anything?
yeah, that's
Blitz
about it
probably
for
got
now.
everything. You got everything, right?
So I have the rest of the Raiders of the Lost Ark wave that I'm missing coming tomorrow.
Uh-huh.
I have my Mattel Creations Ultimate Edition Cody Rhodes is supposed to show up sometime this week.
Nice.
And I have Storm Collectible Kano is coming on Friday.
Oh, sweet.
That's the big
Cool.
winner.
Yeah.
Mhm.
That's gonna be awesome.
I got tired of waiting for Big Bad to ship mine, and I found somebody who was just trying to get rid of it on eBay for retail.
Oh,
And
sick.
then
Mhm.
since I sell on eBay sent me a 15% off coupon that I got to use on it. So I paid less than retail. For
Oh,
it.
sick.
Yeah,
Beautiful.
Nice.
that's
So,
sick. Oh,
I canceled my shit off of Big Bad ASAP. And then I got short round to finish off the other wave for Indiana Jones whenever Big Bad decides to ship it.
Hmm.
Oh,
nice.
he's pretty cool. I like him.
That's the only one I'm missing now
Oh, nice. Nice.
for the Temple of Doom.
Oh,
I
nice.
love that he comes with the little
The
Hold
voodoo
on.
doll.
voodoo
Hold on.
doll. Yeah.
Oh,
That's
I haven't
hilarious.
even opened him yet.
Yeah.
Holy crap. Does he come with the Now I gotta open the dude. Damn.
So cool.
That's sick, man.
Yeah.
Yeah, I can't wait to get him so I can finish off the artifact.
The artifact, right.
Yes.
Because I got so many ideas for the artifact photos, but I just
Yeah.
don't have all the pieces. Well, he's the only piece I'm missing.
There you go.
And everything else is just whenever they decide to ship it. What I have from the Poxus wave from Mythic
Right.
Legions,
Down the road.
the few re-releases of SH Figure Arts Dragon Ball Z that are coming out down the line.
Right.
And to be honest, that's about it.
I've got Zombie Clown. He hooked me. I picked
Oh
up
shit, that too. I
Yeah,
forgot. He
nice.
sent me stuff too.
I picked up the Mafex yellow and blue and yellow Wolverine from off of him. He wanted to
Nice.
part with it, so I picked that up. And then I've got Darth Malik is coming. Hell, Tommy. No, he already got him. I got some big bad stuff that's showing up. Oh, Power from Chainsaw Man, and
Oh, yeah.
and oh, that okay, Sully. Why I'm telling you that Henry Jones is showing up September, not December, is because I had ordered the 2-pack Thor and Destroyer, right? I ordered the 2-pack Captain Marvel and Doctor Doom, and then there was something else that I ordered from that was Hasbro, and those are supposed to show up in October. They're coming next week. so
That's pretty good.
Yeah. So your Henry Jones will be in September, if not sooner. So just letting you know.
That's exciting.
Come
Yeah.
over here, Junior.
Yeah, they make it. They make
Junior.
it quick. They make it quick. I called the dog
Connery.
Indy. I called the dog Indy.
I used to watch Medicine Man on a loop
Oh,
back in
shit.
the day.
Oh,
Yeah.
really?
Yeah.
I
With Sean
that's
Connery.
days.
Oh damn. Oh man. Oh. But yeah, I guess we'll wrap up, man. First of all, thank you fellas for joining us tonight, man. It was a blast.
course.
Thank you.
It's
Thank
too
you for
much
asking
fun.
us.
We had too much fun. Always.
Definitely.
You
We'll
guys.
never let Jay live it down that he wasn't here.
Always welcome.
Yep.
Right?
Thank
Yeah.
you. Thank you.
Yeah, he's enjoying himself though. So
I'm sure he's
Goes
passed
on
out by now.
vacation.
there you go. But yeah, thanks fellas for coming on, joining us, making the show fun.
You got it. Thanks for having us, as always.
Look, if you're not hip to what they're doing behind the plastic, please get hip to it, because it is, as they say in broadcasting, premium creative broadcasting material. That's what they're doing.
Well, thank you.
They're doing. I know you guys got your own thing, man. And I love it. it's premium. You know, it's premium programming. You know, because we can all just jump on here and be like, oh, we're gonna talk about this. But you guys actually have a theme that works, and that's what's dope about
It's
it.
original. It's
original.
There's so many people that do lives on Instagram. They do shows on YouTube, and it's all about like toy photography and toys and collecting, maybe reviews or whatever. But what you guys put out is something totally in the same direction, but it's totally different, and it's original and it's fresh and it's it's intense. For anybody who's done the show, you guys know what I'm talking about. It's
Exactly.
like pressure. It's like sweating. Your hands start sweating.
Oh, it's so
amazing,
funny,
man.
It's funny because when I joined to do, you know, to film it, I thought we were starting at that point, and I was and so we were talking and stuff, and then all of a sudden Zach's like, okay, we're getting ready to do the thing, we're jumping in. I was like, what? Oh shit, I'm not prepared for that. We got right into it, and I was like, damn, okay, this is cool.
And then we talked like an hour afterwards.
Yes, but it was dope, dude. I love how it felt like real programming. It just because of my backgrounds and some of that stuff, so it just felt real. It felt really real. It was nice. So fun. So please follow these guys, watch the show, replay it, do whatever you got to do. Check out what they're doing, man. And shout outs to TMNT _1987 _.
And make sure to check it out this week because we got these guys coming on. So
thank you.
You can see a whole different side of them.
Yeah.
Yes, Thor reveals his face.
Spoiler alert. Stay tuned for the teaser. But yeah, fellas, thank you guys again. And as you know, we're gonna put this out there. Anytime you fellas want to come on and host Pick Bar, it's open to you. You do whatever you want to do.
Oh yeah.
Okay,
cool. Thank you.
Do what you want to do with it.
We're gonna take you up on it.
Man.
Definitely.
And I think Blitz is gonna take us to church real quick. See what we got going on.
That's what I do. Ladies and gentlemen, let me stop. Thank you everybody in the chat that joined us tonight. It's always greatly appreciated. You always guys take all the time off and you just kick it with us. It's always greatly appreciated just coming on and keeping the chat live and enjoying our wonderful guests. We appreciate it. Thank you guys for coming on and being amazing and doing what you do for the community with your show Behind the Plastic. It's phenomenal. I'm always praising it. I'm always telling my wife about it because I'm like, it's 12 minutes. It's crazy, like what they talk about. It's just random stuff, and you're not ready. But it's beautiful. Like I said, it's original, and I love it. I love the concept that you have, and I love the bond that you guys have. You could tell you guys are like one with each other when you do this show.
Oh yeah,
and it's great, man. Keep doing what you guys are doing. So check them out. Behind the Plastic. Jay, Sully, and Zach, phenomenal toy photographers and phenomenal people in general, man. Great group of people. Go check them out.
Thank you, man.
Thank you.
Some announcements. Check out Cushy Mama with Collector Sector.
Yeah.
She got some stuff coming up as well. Our boy Green Geek with Echo Base Radio. Once again, if you guys are into Star Wars, the lore of Star Wars, the love of Star Wars, check out Zach and his boy for Echo Base Radio.
We just filmed a new episode today. So next week. So
it's an awesome listen. If you're into Star Wars, it is an amazing listen. I love listening to it because I love Star Wars. Definitely check them out. Echo Base Radio. Black and Wednesdays. This is the last Wednesday for July coming up. So it's TA_Black and Wednesdays with an S. This month's theme was a splash of yellow. So your best black and white photo with a splash of yellow. Definitely participate. It's been an amazing month. I've seen so many beautiful shots, and I know Toy Attic is proud of every one of them. So definitely check them out and participate.
And Blitz, don't forget, didn't he say he's going to do like a collage? He's doing something with the shots. He's going to do something.
I know they were going to put them on their show, which you can catch Thursday nights at 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time live on YouTube. A Worthy Addiction.
Yes.
With Unworthy Collector. They were gonna do something like either a slide, if I'm not mistaken, or post it on the A Worthy Edition Instagram page. I can't remember exactly, but I'm pretty sure it was like a slide or something.
That's awesome.
But definitely check him out Thursdays 9 p.m. You could also check out Unworthy with Unworthy AF. Also, he's running a collab.
Oh yeah.
Excuse me. Ooh. No Justice collab, right? That's what it's called. No Justice. If I'm not mistaken.
Yeah.
No Justice collab.
Yes.
So the theme for No Justice is Batman Rogues. Anybody who wants to participate, just send him his photo. I know he has it up on his page. I'm not sure the exact date when it's due by. But I got lucky because my Mr. Freeze came in when he announced it. So my Mr. Freeze photo was right
on time.
So definitely participate in that. He puts a lot of work and dedication to the collabs that he does.
He does.
So definitely, if you can and if you want, participate. Just send them the photo. I'm forgetting something. I'm always forgetting something.
Well, Wednesday, no host, but we'll be there.
I was getting to that part, but I'm like, I know there was something else.
What are you thinking?
That's the thing. My brain is fried today. What the fuck? I can't remember, but also I was gonna say, like I said at the beginning of the show, anybody who lives in the Massachusetts area, this coming weekend Sunday is ChrisCon from 10 a.m. if I'm not mistaken to 3 p.m. I'll be making the trip from New York over there. Our fallen brother Tuscan Traders once again is coming up on his anniversary, and his wife Sharon is putting together a table with her brother-in-law, and I'm not exactly sure what she's gonna do with the table yet. She's still trying to figure it out, but she's setting up a table in memoriam of him. So if you guys knew Tuscan in the community and you're living in the Massachusetts area and you're gonna go to ChrisCon, just go by, say hello. It'll mean the world to her. Yes. Just to know that you actually knew Ryan in the toy community. Definitely check her out. I'll be there in ToyCon, which it was a last minute thing, but I want to show support for our boy. He meant a lot to a lot of us, so the least I could do is go out there and praise the man that did a lot for me and to many others in this community. So that's that. Wednesday, we'll be back for the Pig Bar, 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time on YouTube. And also, we're back with Friday Night Feats on YouTube. We did our Friday Night Feats episode this past Friday, if you missed it. So the goal for Friday Night Feats is accounts less than 1,000 followers to get them out there, to get them to that point, to showcase their work and to push so that they could get more followers because they deserve exposure for what they put out there.
Yes.
So Friday Night Feats is dedicated to those accounts that are either just starting or been out there and haven't gotten the exposure because of Instagram's algorithm. We're going to push to get you where you guys are trying to go and to get your work out there so people can see the amazing effort you put into your photos. So
Very
definitely
cool.
check us out. Friday Night Feats, 9 p.m. Eastern on Fridays. It's power hour pretty much. It's like happy hour at the bar pretty much. And then we'll be back next Sunday for Lazy Boys. We're waiting for our confirmation on our guest, so I won't say his name yet.
Okay.
But we'll see how that goes. But if not, we'll be back Sunday, kicking it, doing what we do, talking shit. We didn't do no impersonations tonight, but it's okay.
They were all on Friday. Friday was whirlwind. Okay.
It was a lot of Arnold Schwarzenegger impressions, man.
It was
pretty hefty. Like, what the fuck?
Hi, home, Timothy Frog here, coming to you right from Sesame Street.
Yes.
Yeah, that was awesome.
Who was that?
Awesome.
Who did it?
Spot on.
Who did it?
Sully. Oh, that was badass.
Amazing.
Oh man.
There's so
we did
many
a lot of
songs about rainbows and what's on the other side.
That's crazy good.
That's amazing.
Wow.
Oh, okay. You guys got to come back between Blitz's Schwarzenegger and your current. Yeah. Okay, you're coming back. Man. You can do an all impression.
Wow, that was perfect, man. I'm like
It was.
mind blown right now.
It was right on. Like,
Thank
damn.
you.
Oh, man.
Well,
when I
thank you
get-
once again, dudes.
When we get a certain like energy and we want to curse out like McFarlane, you gotta curse him out like Arnold Schwarzenegger. Be like, "Fuck you! What the fuck are you doing?"
I don't know if somebody can say that, and like I don't know if Kermit would say that, right?
Right.
These exercises do nothing.
Yeah. Oh man.
I lift the toys and I put them down.
Yes.
Well, I don't have
Once
any
again, man.
impressions to give you guys, but I will give you a huge thank you one more time
Yes.
for
Oh
having
Thank
us
you,
man,
guys.
man.
Thank you.
We appreciate it.
and
man.
for
Appreciate it.
coming on to Behind the Plastic. AB, I'm gonna say it one more time. Whenever you want, man, just reach out to us. We'll get you on. And,
Sign me up. Let me know when.
All right, cool.
Do
I'll
it.
reach out to you.
Sounds
Uh,
Maybe you better talk quick, bro. I'm telling you.
Yeah.
Right?
It's gonna be your time to shine, dude. It's gonna be
shit.
awesome.
And think
When they
and
say the hot seat,
just go into the show not expecting anything normal.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh man,
Don't freak him out.
Not that bad.
I'm already sweating.
I want you to think fast, man. I want you to be like, oh,
It's fun, it's
damn.
easy, and it goes
Nah, it's
by
amazing.
in a blink.
It
Yeah,
does.
man.
It's
fun.
amazing.
I'm with it.
It's fun, man.
Right on, guys.
Once again, thank you guys. It's been a
Yes,
great
thank
episode.
you.
Thank you for being on and just being fun, man. And just
Yes.
just once again, just doing what you do, man. We love you guys for doing what you do
Yeah.
and making it fun and not making it a job. That's the biggest thing. You guys
No.
make it fun and not make it work. Thank you for what you do.
Yep.
And with that being said, it is time to stop being lazy because let's see the lazy boys are done here now. It's over.
Later, bros.
Good night, fellas.
Woo! Good night, guys.
Good night.
Oh my goodness gracious. That was fun. Thanks, dudes.
Yes, it was.
Hey, Sully, me and you.
Hey. Bye.
See you, dude.